And welcome back, everyone, to the 20th episode of Unravel. Christ. Let me move my things around a little bit. Okay, so it's good that I haven't muted the players yet, so...
Oh, shit.
There we go.
I personally prefer to eat pizza during D&D, though.
Okay.
Oh.
Anyways,
Like a soup.
Hey, I have an answer from Vera. She's joining us later.
well, yeah, I know
How
that,
much
but
later?
what later?
How
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 much
much
later?
later? I don't know.
That's vague.
That's the question we asked.
To know!
Fuck is
Do you
this?
have any idea what time?
Yeah,
I will
fucking-
answer.
what's this bullshit? Alright. So, well, as you have found out right now, Angie won't be joining us until a while. She's at a place to do a thing. So we're going to have to deal with just having 4 of these knuckleheads. I'm definitely sure that will be fine. Right?
Actually.
It's 5, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
In the
count.
call 6.
7 if you count Hydra.
7 if you can't Hydra.
Last episode of what's been happening recently, after you guys had successfully returned to Pumbleton to make contact with the member of the Watchers, Riva, to eventually be able to give away the lost crown of Genova. But when you arrived in Pumbleton, you had realized that from Bree's family, they had gone through some hardships in her absence, while a group of hill giants had come by and a couple of times over the course of the past 2 weeks and had started taking people, including 2 family members of Bree, and you started to follow them. Eventually following them to the now goblin-infested ruined town of Lavender Hill, where it's not Lavender Town. It's a village named
Town
Lavender
of
Hill.
Lavender Hill.
Lavender
Lavender
Town.
Town.
Hill sounds like it could be a Studio Ghibli movie, though.
After you guys
I mean, I guess, yeah.
took some time, you managed to eventually make your way into the town itself, killing a lot of goblins, having a possibility to free an X amount of prisoners from a cart that was driven by some humanoid-looking figures and a lot of undead-looking figures who were making their way out of Lavender Hill. Instead, you chose to not attack
What are
and
you
take a
doing,
long rest.
Max?
You
They were making their way out of town, walking around.
you slept in the
Pace is
town,
fast, I don't know
getting your long rest that was duly needed before making your way back to the plaza with the intention of delving into the town, into the town hall basement, where you had found out is probably where most of the prisoners are residing. After a rather harsh fight in the plaza of Lavender Hill, you all decided to take a moment, and that is where we'll be picking up tonight. So, this is wrong. With all of you taking a moment, what would you guys like to do?
And you start shooting fireballs, no?
Just shoots one. nearest cage.
Inside the building, just like, you hear a lot of people cry out for help.
Inside the basement.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no.
Me, as the angel side of Angie, says she's not doing so.
No,
Obviously, encourage the devil side.
I figured you would.
So,
fuck.
everything hurts.
That's basically.
Yeah,
Twice.
I was sitting next to the well. I just sat down next to the well, just like,
Oh, we're not doing so well.
give me a moment.
You get it?
I just safely land on George's shoulders.
Oh,
Oh, right, because
that
you can
hurt.
fly.
Oh.
Oh
So
my.
how is everyone doing?
Do we
I'm
save
not
her?
afraid.
I am hurting very much.
A single tear.
Alright,
So-
I'll do a prayer. Oh, I just take the anvil, start
Oh,
muttering in Dwarvish.
don't start hitting the anvil. I've got a headache.
Oh, ping!
Oh,
More than hit my call. Ping! Like
oh,
a
that's
prayer
so
of healing.
little bit.
Alright.
Little
Go
bit,
ahead.
little bit.
Go ahead and roll for that. See how much everybody heals.
It will take 10 minutes.
It doesn't say Angie lost lives, but so I'm just
I'm
gonna
pretty
assume
fucking
that.
sure she did, but
That doesn't
Nah,
say
she
that.
Didn't. She didn't.
she didn't.
That's.
She
I mean,
didn't. She stood at range. So
Yeah.
This is first time she
just
stood
like
at
she
range.
didn't lose any
Yeah.
spell slots. So...
no, she
I
only
mean-
lost the
I mean-
cantrips.
That's what it says. It says
Yeah.
53 out of 53, so
And how about the spell slot, the 3rd level?
none.
Yeah, no, that's
Used.
not accurate.
No, I figured.
Just telling you right now.
Yeah, because
it's
she
not
used at
accurate.
least one 3rd level spell slot for a 3rd level magic missile.
I
Yeah.
thought so, right? Yeah.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
did.
Maybe she resets everything after the session.
Well, that's
No,
stupid.
but
That's
the level
not-
1
nah, that's
slot and the
worse.
level 2 slot are they have 2 used.
But everyone gets 12 hit points.
Well, that's great.
Look,
Still have a headache though.
shut up. Beggars can be choosers, now can they?
I'm not begging, and I'm choosing to take a little break.
Are we gonna take a break? A longer one?
Or a short
we?
one.
Well, that's.
I mean,
Why
mean-
do you need to be so specific about it? I meant like an hour.
Are we safe here? What's
No.
inside the building?
Well, inside the building might be Jillian or Mady.
Wouldn't
don't
they
know.
like? Wouldn't they like a break too?
Which one would you like to have? Like, if you had to choose between one, you know, which one would you would like?
Don't make me choose between two family members of mine.
Christ, that's
I mean, it's very
You're
easy to
playing
choose one family member.
I
I
will
have all of
choose
them.
for you. I choose Maddie.
No,
Yay.
no.
I have favorites. I'm not sure about you. It's just...
Well, Maddie sounds like
I
she's
don't
the
pick
younger
favorites.
one.
I don't
You
pick
don't-
favorites because the next horse I'm gonna get, I'm gonna name her Mady.
Well, I was gonna pick Maddie because she sounds like the younger one.
First
You
horse
should
name
always
of mine.
protect The youngest.
First horse
Anyway.
name of mine is right now Jill, so that's why.
So, Jillian, we want to have Jillian in that building then.
Well, I don't know. I just hope they're both in there, so we don't have to travel and follow that car that went
Yes.
into the wild.
I hope
My-
they're both
my
in there
hunch-
and separated by a wall.
A hunch
Yes.
tells me that that isn't the case, but that
So, if
might be
they're
a
No,
not
little
I
gonna
hope-
bit
be...
gamey.
Exactly, if they're not gonna be both in there, right?
I hope
Which
so.
is very
but
likely.
I don't think so.
It is very likely they're not in there both. Are you like content with like the favorite if that's in there, or do you want to
I don't
follow
have
that?
a favorite. They both need to be saved.
But that card looked pretty dangerous.
Yeah. So are we, the big five.
Look, we look like shit. We
Including
were
Rita
beaten by
and the
goblins
other
nearly.
guy.
Can
just-
I just go to the door and look underneath
There's no
it?
door.
Sad.
The town hall no longer exists.
At the door.
The what remains of
Then I
it
just-
is a pile of ruin, through which there has
yeah.
been a path cleared, which is not too wide for all of you who are not of small size, but there's a path cleared through the rubble.
I just casually walk there while they're discussing.
I still walk. I still going with you.
Don't do stupid things, please. Just stay safe.
I'm just saying.
I'm
It-
always safe.
It's
No.
probably better if we let them out and that they can stretch their legs. I don't think.
Don't forget to give Riva the the hit points as well. By the way.
Oh yeah, right. Riva.
By the way, where
How
did you
many
roll
hits do you
those?
have
Where did you roll that, George? Because I'm in the Unravel room, but I
Unravel-
only see a bunch of rolls from Utzel.
You're still in the other room.
Am I in the other room?
I think.
No, 'cause I-
I want to
Anyway.
be in the room where it happens. The room
Yeah,
where it
they're all-
happens.
We started
the
to
room
use the
where it
same
happens.
rolls room for the for another
I
campaign as well,
want
so
to
that's
be
the
in the
reason.
room where it happens. The room where it happens. the room
So
where it
everybody
Yeah.
has an additional 12 hit points.
Oh, I clicked the wrong
Follow me
link.
now, The game that's played. The
DMCA. DMCA.
I was in the
Nice.
Unravel underscore room, of course.
DMCA.
Alright, to bring it all in, guys. To bring it all in.
DMCA.
What do you guys? You guys are not taking a short rest then?
I'm not taking a short rest.
I would like a short.
I
Okay.
am very much walking through the pathway in the rubble to free prisoners.
Zera, just watch out.
I will.
Take-
I am super careful, and I watch.
Just let me go with
walk
you.
further.
Just watch out.
Alright, so
I
would like to have
if she
you-
walks further, I'll just grab her and just
well,
put her on
Zero's
my
going,
shoulder.
Zero's going first, but I'd like for the rest of you to tell me your marching order.
We're taking a short rest, right?
I'm
I don't
pushing
follow.
Bree in front of me. This is your responsibility.
You guys are not
Yeah,
taking
no,
a short
Guys,
rest,
that's
apparently.
up to you.
If she's running ahead of me, then I'll just grab her and put her on my shoulder and then go in as well because I wanna free them.
Yeah,
Okay,
we'll
I
free
don't,
them
I don't
as
hear
well.
any objections, so that will happen. Alright, so we have Utsul, then Zera because she's on his back. Then who?
She's good. Dang.
Then I'll follow.
Then Bree. Where do you go, George? Before, after Riva?
I'm
Where
at
does Riva go?
Riva will will
Rave.
close the line at the back.
Alright, way at the back.
Yeah, the engineer
Because she's so
Angie
tall.
will be next to Bree, I think. Then.
Yeah.
I'll be
You can't
behind
go,
most
she can't go
people.
next to Bree, but she'll go behind Bree because there's no width.
Oh, yeah,
There's no
near
not
Bree.
enough width for.
I'm dead
that.
wide.
No, because the rubble that's been cleared is just wide enough for the average goblin to go through.
So I can go through easily.
Yes, but you're
Yeah.
currently on Utsul's back. So we have Utsul, Zera, Bree, Angie, George, and then Riva.
Yeah, unless you want to try and resist it, which you can.
Well, I just
didn't hear
want
any
to say
objections,
this
so
is
no.
a terrible
Yeah.
idea. That's all. Okay.
We'll be fine.
You always say that, and then
And then
Thing
we're
is,
all
Sarah's just very
as
oblivious
it
when
was.
people grab her and put her on their neck. She just keeps making the walking motion with her arms.
I figured, yeah.
Aye. So,
And has it any time gone wrong? I mean, we're all still here. It's still going fine.
Yep.
close calls all along.
Close calls are just going fine in a good way.
among the
What?
largely ruined building of what was once the town hall of Lavender Hill, there is one path that is clear. Following it leads to an angled door, which is angled into the floor. When you open it up, I assume,
Can we
Wow.
can we try and listen? See what we
sure,
hear?
make a perception check before you open it up.
Is the door
Listen.
structurally sound?
Seems to be. Difference, a big difference compared to the rest of the building, or what's left.
But
of
it's
it.
like an angle. It's like a Michael Jackson door.
No, it's like an angle, as in like a, you know, the American, like the barn doors that are like leading to like the storm shelters.
Yeah,
Kinda
storm
like that.
shelter door.
Right. It's like a basement door.
Yeah.
Yeah. 15.
But it's not a trap door per se. 15 seems to be quiet on the other side.
Right, everyone quiet. We don't know what's there.
Okay.
Oh shit! I dropped my envelope.
When you open up the door, you look down. You see a staircase that twists and leads into the darkness, a spiral staircase.
Great darkness.
Anyone who can't see. Oh, you're shit out of luck. I start walking downwards.
That's your
Oh
problem.
god.
You're
Oh
shit
god.
out.
Oh god.
Angie
I'm
and Bree
just-
don't have dark vision, so
Yeah. So I'm following and
Good
trying to grab Zera's legs and follow them. Just like elephants who grab their
Just
mother's
hold on to
tail.
my shoulder and
You can
and
just
my
grab my
sound.
tail then.
for
Yeah,
those
that's also fine.
for those who are playing Angie, she does normally cast dancing lights. Does she do that
Yeah.
in this instance? Because it does light up the area around you.
I mean,
Yep, it
it
certainly
will
does.
also make her less stealthily.
It will be able for
Nah.
it would allow for her and Bree to see as well.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, she would cast dancing lights.
But
I
I
got this.
like being left in the dark, so
I
it's
got
okay.
this.
We're going in stealthily, right? So
Yeah.
light is a terrible idea.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
said too.
Okay, so you no
So-
lights.
No lights.
So we're following the leader. Follow the leader. Follow
Okay.
the leader. So I'm grabbing Zero Steel, and
And you
I'm.
guys-
I think
No,
Angie
I think
grabs my.
Angie will, I think, prepare dancing lights to be cast immediately as if something breaks out, like
Well, if she's,
fights or
do-
something.
if she's doing that, she's not being particularly stealthful because she has to do the incantation every time, and then at the end of her round, she loses the spell. So she'll be
True.
constantly muttering the incantation to make sure that it can go off the moment she needs it. So that will not help her at all in her stealthing, if that's what you want it to do.
I think she would do that. Do you think she would do that?
Could it also be a reaction?
Well,
If
No,
something
it's not.
happens
It's an
to-
action.
then it's
well,
just
no,
better to cast
it would
and
be
then
her-
cover the light.
It would be her reaction because she's holding the spell the entire time. But
Yeah.
because she's like muttering the incantation over and over again,
Yeah.
she will give
that's-
away
that's-
any chance of stealthing you have. Because
Yes.
it's as if she's talking loudly.
Yeah. And if we're going for stealth, it's not that great if she does that.
Wouldn't that be just much better if we like you have the little globes, put them in one, and then cover them some way? If that is
That is
Could
not
you
an
cover
option.
them?
That would be an
I
option
don't
with
think
the
you can
light
cover
spell,
them. Yeah,
but not with dancing lights.
I don't think
have
anyone has
light.
the light spell.
Yeah, Zero does have, right?
Do you have the light spell?
No, I can just make light.
Oh, you can make lights. That's
A very small
I don't
light.
I can make
Yeah.
very small lights.
That would be that would be stealthfuller than huge orbs
yeah.
or a
That's-
humanoid person of light. Of
Sure,
Um,
light.
Chloe, could you angle your camera a little bit more towards you because you're sitting just barely on the edge of the screen every time. Alright, that's much better.
Here?
Yeah. Alright. So, Zero, are you using the small light?
I can make a small light.
Because that's only a 5-foot radius, right? So it will be good enough for you to be able to see your steps, but
It
not
would
not enough for like fighting.
5 foot light, 5 foot dim light, so 10.
Oh, so 10
foot
feet.
radius in
Alright, yeah.
total.
Still not really something you can fight in, but enough to be able to see ahead of you a little bit.
Okay.
Entering in the same marching order, I assume. You start going down the stairways. As you guys said, you wanted to all go stealthily, so please roll a stealth check for me.
Alright.
Nice. Let's go.
And Bree, don't forget to roll for Riva, and
Yes.
Chloe, don't forget to roll for
Angie.
Angie.
We don't have the pass without a trace guy with us, don't we?
Nope, he
No.
gone.
He
gone.
gone.
Ah,
He
That's
disintegrated and disappeared back to the place he came from at the end of the last fight.
yeah.
And who knows what that place could be.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I hope I can
Nice.
visit him one day.
So,
Nine health, I think.
George, what'd you
yeah.
I got a 17.
get? Whoa. With disadvantage?
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Bree, what did Bree get?
Bree got a 7.
Okay. With disadvantage?
No,
Oh, it's just really bad. Okay, what did Riva get?
really bad. Reva got a 19? Yes,
19.
19.
What did
That's bad.
Utsu get?
A 14.
And what did Angie get?
Oh,
A 4.
yes, it's
Okay.
just because we can't see anything and we're bumping into other people.
And last but not least, what did Zero get?
18.
18?
Yes.
Okay.
Very stealthily on Utsul's back.
Yeah, I am not making the sounds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're hiding behind me.
Okay. You guys begin to go down the stairway, light in tow and stealthily. It spirals for a bit and it's uncomfortably small.
Hmm.
For everybody of medium size, you can like fit through okay, you know. Definitely none of the
Hey,
ogres that you
cool.
saw above will probably have ever made their way down here because wouldn't fit. At the bottom of the staircase, Utsul. As you step off the last step, you feel a slight tug at your right boot.
Oh shit.
As you hear a
Oh, yeah.
cling of metal
Oh no.
and a bunch of stone begins to fall down the stairways coming from behind you.
Oh god.
I need everybody to roll a
Dexterity?
dexterity saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
No. I gotta add a thingy after.
As the rocks just
Wow.
comes following you through this very shallow tunnel. Alright. First of all, because we're gonna go back through the marching order, what did Riva get?
A 20.
A 20. Very well.
Yep. She
What-
did better than Bree again.
Let's see. 20 success. George.
16.
Success. Angie.
A 15.
Success. Bree.
An 8.
Fail. Zira.
17.
Success. And Utsil.
18.
18. Success. You.
We did really well.
Everybody who succeeds, which is everybody except for the one person that's proficient in dexterity saving throws.
Yep. So
Uh,
stupid. Fucking dice room. Rolls room.
the rocks come falling down. They do hit you because there's no way to really avoid them. Most of you managed to avoid the brunt of it, at least. Everybody who oh, that's great. Everybody who failed takes 3 points of damage. Everybody who succeeded takes simply 1.
Wow.
As apparently
Oh, these
that's
pebbles.
Oh no, the pebbles.
Oh shit.
Apples
just came
can
down.
be very dangerous when you're my size.
Well, also when most of you, have less than 20 hit points, it's a sizable chunk of your hit points.
True.
Don't laugh at my traps, guys. But that falls down. In a loud crash, the rocks come to a halt at the bottom of the staircase. That is also where all of you begin to exit. So let me show you guys where you are.
Yes.
Maybe the
Where
lights don't matter
you
too much
are.
now. I mean, they probably know we're here anyway now.
Yeah.
So, there we go. Okay,
Box.
box.
Okay.
You guys
Your
have made it.
leftovers.
Shut up.
We are goners.
At the bottom of those stairs.
Oh god.
Most importantly, we have Utsil with Zira. Then we have Bree and Angie.
I'm wondering what's behind the screen.
Don't worry about it. And then
Hmm.
we have George.
But it should be something interesting,
And
otherwise you wouldn't
finally,
be covering
Riva.
it for us.
Everything is interesting.
Oh, that's the reason why you all put the carbon
Yeah.
pieces all over it, so we can see.
So you have no idea what's happening.
No, I don't have any idea, but Sky likes it.
So, that's where you are at the moment.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Well, we see a tunnel on the right. I guess we will follow that.
There is a
But
hallway
before
that
we
indeed curves
go-
to the left.
Yeah, but we should be careful because we just triggered something. So let's check for traps while we are following our way.
What you
Yeah,
say?
check for traps, Utsil. Dumbass. Also, maybe maybe those lights aren't a bad idea at this point. They already know we're here.
Me, you don't
And
know
at least, look, just rocks came down, falling down from the ceiling. What else could it be?
that. It's the ruin. What do they
They
expect?
put these traps down for fuck's sake. Utsil, use your brain.
Maybe
What
they
was
did it so people couldn't escape.
Did the rock hit you too hard?
No, that was Zera.
Right.
Is Angie concentrating on dancing light?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
she'll just cast it then.
We can see what's in front of us.
We are the parents of Angie, I think, Chloe.
Aye.
I think
So, who's going down the hallway first?
I am.
That's all.
Okay.
Obviously.
Utsel starts going down the hallway.
Obviously.
I'm assuming then
10
that
feet in
we're
front
going
of
to
us.
keep the relative same marching order until
Yeah,
I've
why
been told
not?
otherwise.
Yep.
Well, Utsel goes 10 feet in front of us. We'll just.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're sacrificing you.
So
Wait, what?
Utsul with Zero on his back
Sacrifice
begins
another
walking
link to
down the
make.
hallway.
I will
And
for traps.
okay, go ahead and make a investigation check.
Oh
Why
god,
didn't we-
investigation.
Sarah, come on, guys.
Maybe Zero
Better
shouldn't
at
be there.
Should I also look for traps then?
You're sitting on his back, so it obscures you from doing some other things. I'll let you roll a separate perception check for anything that is above shoulder level.
Sure.
17.
17, very well. And Zero?
5.
Zero, you don't see anything.
It's walls.
But Utsul, you see ahead of you, not too far into the hallway, just moving just a little bit in, right over there, just a few steps in, a rather small metal plate on the floor. That looks a little suspicious.
Alright, I will not step on the metal plate and will just step over it and say, watch out for that. How big is the metal plate? Is it like too big that you have to jump over it, or can you just step over
It
it?
spans the entire width of the hallway, which isn't much.
Yeah, okay, but can you step over it?
Possibly. You can try.
Is there something
I
behind?
hate that when you say that.
No,
You can try.
there's nothing. There doesn't seem to be something behind it. Behind it, the hallway continues for another 5 feet and then curves to the left.
You want me to try to step on it, or do you want me to try to?
Do you?
No.
You've been hitting on your head. For fuck's sake, Utsel, think straight.
I mean, I can step on it and step back, just like one
What's
toe.
that gonna do?
Don't, no.
What if
we're
the
not
entire
taking risks.
fucking hallway collapses?
Yeah,
That will be
we're not
fine.
taking risks. No.
Alright,
What
alright.
do you mean we'll
Don't.
be fine?
I will step over it.
And make a dexterity check. You have 0 on your back, so that will have to be with disadvantage, I'm afraid.
Oh god, no.
7.
7. You attempt to step over, and you overestimate the length of your dwarfish legs. As you try to make a little hook to span the last distance, the ankle of your right foot just barely hits the pressure plate, and the moment it hits, it sinks just in about half an inch into the floor. Falling from above, something that Zira had not noticed, is as a small tarp falls away, a bladed instrument comes lunging down at you. And I need you, and Zira's on your back, so Zira, I need you to do as well, to make a dexterity saving throw.
An 8.
Okay, Zira, don't worry about it.
7.
Well, luckily, Utsa also rolled really bad, and he takes the brunt of it. As you now notice, and something that Zira hadn't found with her 5 perception check, an axe that was hidden away with a heavy piece of rock tied to the back of it to weight it down comes falling towards you and slams just center of the chest, just burying about half an inch into your sternum. You suffer
Ow.
It hurts.
12 points of slashing damage just
Ow.
to the
Ow.
chest.
Dude, not cool.
Oh.
And you also faintly hear, well, everybody except for Utsul and Zero because they're in the midst of this, a little bell just cling in the distance.
No, not the bell.
Alarm.
The bell is what you're worried about.
Well, there seems to be a small string attached to the, aside from the mechanism that held up the axe, there's a small string attached to it.
I pull out the axe
Yep.
and just. So watch out for this.
There's a bit of blood on the edge.
Still.
And I grab a HP pot and just pour it on the wound and drink it.
Alright, go ahead and roll for that.
2d4 plus 2, right?
Yes.
I take a lot of damage when I'm not raging.
Yeah, that's
don't
how
wanna
everybody else feels.
Yeah, feels bad.
Mhm.
So do you dumbasses still want to go in there without a rest?
You
Not that we've given that, option away already, but
I have a question for you. Why do you sound like you're an old man while you're younger than Utsio?
no.
it's the beard. It's the beard. It's really the beard.
It's a beard. So it's made your
What do you mean I
40.
sound like an old man? What's that for a... You
I
just
mean, you
assume
do-
dwarves sound like an old man like this.
Bree, I have the answer for you.
Why?
Because he's my dad and I'm really a handful.
Yeah, okay. You're already getting gray hairs, I see.
What do you know? That's just the dust of all this shit that's been falling on my head.
Your words echo through the small hallways as there's a faint bit of mumbling
God.
somewhere in the distance as
If you
you
guys
figure
wanna
you've
shut
been
up,
noticed.
we've been noticed, I think.
Oh, we've been
Sorry.
noticed. You figured that now.
Oh, they mumbling, so they're planning something, so let's, instead of bickering at each other, let's plan something.
We never follow the plan.
Yeah, that's true.
No, that's fair.
You plan stuff?
Exactly, we don't. We don't ever plan shit. We went in
Hey.
there without a plan.
Yeah, that's true.
If we're gonna make a plan now, we were a little too late, weren't we?
Never too late for a plan.
No, it's too late now. They know
No,
we're
it's
here.
not too late. We can still do something. Come on.
How are you looking, Witchell? I can't see you. There's too many people.
I'll just move backwards towards George.
Not well.
What's your hit point like?
11.
What the fuck is this? How are you supposed to fight anything?
Like always.
Raging.
He just gets very mad.
You're all kind of like bunched up in this super small entryway. Talking about this bloody axe hanging in the middle of the hallway you're planning to continue down on.
You gain 8 hit points as I cure wounds you.
That feels about as good as I went in, so thanks.
That's not good. You still look like shit.
Oh, thanks for the encouraging words, my friend.
It's just
I'm not
very
trying
nice
to be
say.
encouraging. I'm not trying to be nice. I'm trying to.
Oh, why don't
Just
you
go-
go in front?
I look like shit as well.
You want to go out and then take a rest and then do this again?
Well, we already
Oh.
activated 2 traps, so we can't activate them again, though.
Oh, that's very true. Maybe they reset them.
You really sound smart sometimes.
Well, if they do reset them, we already know where they're placed.
I mean, I knew where it was placed, but that still didn't help me.
Well, you can just throw something on it, which you could have done before.
Why do you always say smart things after we just did it wrong?
I know, right?
I don't know.
I mean, if you had said that, but if
I'm
you
not smart.
George has the superpower of hindsight.
Exactly. I have hindsight. I'm not smart.
Yeah. Okay, so what are we doing right now? Who votes for a rest and to leave this place and
I
to
don't-
go
I don't
rest?
think we can get a rest because they'll just come out and attack us.
Well, they probably won't do that. They'll probably have some advantage here.
Well, obviously.
They should have come out sooner when we were fighting the other guys, then they might have won.
I don't think they'd hear that. It's pretty quiet here. Except for
Look,
all
the
you,
one-
which are constantly jabbering on in my ears.
Well, then keep moving on. You're the one in front of us.
Alright,
No one is stopping you.
So we're going on?
I will go on.
Okay.
Turn
Okay.
around.
So Utsil begins
Oh
to walk
God,
down the
suicide
hallway.
mission.
I'll take a. I'll stop before I go to there, and then I'll take a peek around the corner.
Okay.
Down.
I mean,
Who
the
goes-
axe is in front of me, so I'm just like,
Yeah. who goes after Zero? Is that still the same marching order?
I'll go.
Oh,
Yeah,
will.
George will go, and George will guidance Utsil for what he hopes is finding traps and
Just putting
observing.
people away like that. So that's what you're gonna be in. So Utsil, you're gonna make it peek. Go ahead and make a perception check.
You guide.
Well, this explains
it.
the cardboard.
26, natural 20.
Oh, that's good.
Yay!
Infinite sight suddenly. Boo. I see everything.
That's because of the guidance I gave you.
Well, let's
Yep.
see.
The gods gave you the guidance to see everything.
I think an 8 misses, but it does a 22 hit.
Yes.
Alright.
What?
You suffered 8 points of piercing damage. As the moment you peek around, you exactly notice what you can see ahead of you. Down the hallway, you notice that there's at least 2 goblins. As 2 arrows were readied to fire down this hallway, one of which also managed to strike in your upper chest as you completely bend back. And I would like for everybody to roll for initiative.
What are we doing, you guys? Oh god.
We're doing our
Okay.
best.
Yep.
I mean, I guess you could say that.
Yep, but I'd rather die, save my family. Then living. Well, I know I could have saved them.
Well, that's you we're talking about. I'm not talking
Yep.
about you here.
Yeah, that's true. Why?
I'm
are
just
all
trying
my
to
rolls
do my
for free?
best.
Why do they all suck, and why do
Oh, wait.
all Reva's rolls go great?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's stupid. Rolls room. Motherfucker.
There we go. So, just a moment. Because this thing fell over like it always does. Let's see. Let's bring those out. There they are. Okay. So, Utsil, you saw that over there, that was a goblin. And over there, there was a goblin.
The one that just fired on he just fired on the wall. The other that actually could look into the hallway actually shot me.
Mm-hmm. Right. 25 to 20. Okay, 20 to 15, I guess.
18.
18 for Utsil.
19.
Okay, great. Cross that out. Zira first with
You
19.
just Discord just kind of bailed on me for a second there.
That's okay. Utsil with 18. Okay. 15 to 10.
14 for Reva.
Riva with a 14. Anybody else? Okay, 10 to
15
5.
to 10. NGS is 7.
And just a
Bree
7.
Bree also has no. Bree has an 8.
George has a 7.
Alright. So we have Bree with an 8. Then Angie with her 7. And then George with her 7. With his 7, sorry.
What?
George with his 7. Very well. In that case, so top of the round, Zira, it's your turn. George just ducked back down. You kind of got slammed into the wall because you're still sitting on his shoulder. There's one arrow sticking out of him.
Nope,
George
that's
Utsil.
Sorry,
That's-
Utsil.
That looks unfortunate. And let me see what I can do about that.
By the way, Utsil, you're on deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I I need to be able to see people to hit them, though.
That is often the case.
So, can I, climb down Utsil and go sneakily also behind the corner to shoot some bitches and then duck back?
You can't
Can I
stand
do
in the
that?
same place as Utsal and also fight.
Well, can I then fight on his shoulders
No.
instead?
So you have to go either farther or
And moving
Okay,
through
so you can do
moving through
anything.
ally space is half movement.
yeah.
Well then, this is a bit unfortunate. Let me just.
It is.
Okay. So we have 2 enemies there, right there in a hallway, right?
Yes, you do.
Okay. And behind them, we don't know what there is, right?
You have no idea. Well, you can see directly behind them is a wall.
Okay.
Like where the edge of this piece of cardboard is, that's a wall.
Okay. There is wall. Let me. Well, I will get from Utso's shoulders. I will be behind him,
Okay.
and
That's where you're standing right now.
yes, and Utsul is the person who is better capable of hitting them, but of course, he needs to have a bit of.
What are you doing, Zira? Oh, great. Discord gave up.
Oof.
Mm-hmm.
Discord.
Alright, what are you
Don't
doing?
die on me. I feel like I should make Utsul invisible just to give him that edge.
Okay.
But that would be also a waste, but I'm still gonna do it. So, Utsul, you are invisible now.
Alright.
So you use your action to cast invisibility. Utsil is now... Oh god. Utsil is now invisible, on which you are concentrating very well. After Zira, Utsil, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Alright. I will. Well, first of all, I just turn back. I think they saw us with the arrow stuck in my shoulder. I will use rage as a bonus action,
Okay.
and
I have a ring for that, but the battle map doesn't really allow for it. But okay, you're
no,
raging.
that's fair. Should I rush down the corridor? I don't know. I kind of want
I
to
mean,
rush
they're
down
not
the
gonna
corridor.
kill themselves.
No, but I figure there are more traps there. But anyways, I will rush down the corridor and try and attack them 2
Right.
times.
What's your dexterity bonus? Because I kind of want to figure
Plus
out what
2.
your like passive stealth is.
+2.
Alright, so they give you well, for this specific encounter, I'll explain why, just to see how on average stealthy you are if you not necessarily try to be. It's a 12, very well. In that case, Utsil, you begin rushing down the hallway. First you go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
At 35.
When you're over there, that's fine. But that's when you notice, and because you're invisible, he doesn't attack. And there's a goblin standing right there with an axe, just like fucking ready. But he doesn't notice you. And you can continue to move if you want
You're
to.
invisible.
He doesn't notice me, right? Just not at
immediately.
all.
No. He might notice you the moment you do something, but at the moment you rush in, doesn't see you notice him before he notices you. That's certain.
All right. I'm trying to think if this would provoke opportunity attack.
That's fine. By the way, Riva is the next person in the order, so start thinking of what she would do.
Yeah.
You just cast normal invisibility on me, right?
Yeah. I don't
You
have any other kind of invisibility.
Yeah, you didn't explain to me what normal invisibility. Have I seen normal invisibility before?
I used it on George before.
And you've turned yourself invisible before. Like,
Did I notice that it
0.
went away when they attacked?
Yeah.
Did it? All right. Then, since I'm invisible, I will
What are you doing?
use my action as to hide.
Hey, where do you want to hide?
I mean, can I go into the corner and try to
Yeah.
blend in?
Alright, go for it. Go ahead and make a stealth check. Or yeah, stealth check.
8.
8. You're super hidden.
Very hidden.
After that, it is the turn of the goblins. These 2 goblins notice something rushing down and slamming into the brick wall in the corner there.
Mm-hmm.
So what they're gonna do is are both gonna move up, kind of like that, grabbing 2 small short swords, and they're going to try and slash at whatever this invisible thing is in the corner that they just noticed.
It was a gust of wind.
With disadvantage, of course.
Yes, of course. First one with disadvantage is an 11.
That misses.
Same person's second attack is an 8.
Misses.
The other one, also getting 2 attacks, is a 20.
That hits.
And his second attack is a 23. Or, sorry,
Oh.
18.
That also hits.
You suffer 3 points of slashing damage from the first attack, half to 1. And you suffer 5 points of slashing damage from the second attack, half to 2.
Alright.
So they begin slashing into you, noticing that you don't become visible. They're seem to be a little confused, but it's Riva's turn. And Bree is the
Yes.
next person in the order.
Yes, I know. First thing Riva is going to do is trying to get a little closer because she's way in the back. So she wants to use her movement to get through her allies.
Okay, it
And
will
to
cost
get-
her 30 feet of movement to get over here.
30.
Yes. Because it's
But
10 to
it's-
get into George space, 20 to get into zeros, and 10 to get out.
Yeah, that's stupid because I need another 5 feet for what I was planning to do.
It says near her stat block, she's a wood elf, so she has 35 feet of movement, not 30.
I know, but I actually need right now 40 for what I have in mind. So that's stupid, but okay. Let's see what she's going to do then. Well, then I guess she's just grabbing her longbow, making another step, and trying to hit the one she can't see directly.
Okay, Vero, go ahead and make an attack.
1, 2. She used Archer's Eye twice before,
That is true.
but she's not doing that again. So first, she makes 2 attacks with her longbow. Let's see. Was both +6 to hit. 20 +6. First one is a 12 to hit.
12 does not
Second is an
hit.
18.
18 does hit.
Okay.
So the first
That's
arrow just
awesome.
flies past through the darkness, but the second arrow manages to strike into the goblin's chest.
And he takes 8 hit points of piercing damage.
8 points of piercing damage, very well. The longbow arrow just sinks into his body, and as he's slashing into the corner of that room, his blades had a little squeal, but it is currently still standing. After Riva, though... 8 points of damage. Okay. After the Riva's turn, it is the turn of the Brute, who notices his ally is beginning to slash into something. He's going to move forward into that corner. He's going to try and make 2 attacks against you, Utsul. Both are going to be reckless attacks. First attack is going to be 16 to hit. No, 22 to hit because it's a straight roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both straight rolls. So 22 to hit in his first attack. Utsul. Is Chloe frozen?
Yeah.
Oh.
My internet is being whack.
It's okay. First one is a 22 to hit. The second one will be 16 to hit.
Oh.
Because he made 2. The brute that was standing there ready noticed his allies fighting something in the corner, so he moved up. And is going to it makes 2 reckless attacks against you.
Oh, that's why. All right. I was wondering.
I'm pretty sure those both hit. So the first attack deals
Yeah.
7 damage, half to 3. The second attack with a 16 deals 12 points of damage, half to 6.
Oh no, I'm down.
Right. He does not become visible when he's down, so he's just still there unconscious on the ground. The brute also knows the arrow, so he'll step back 5 feet. We're back around the corner. Alright, that was the brute's turn. After that, Bree, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm thinking of what could be useful right now. Because it's all of my... I think all of my spells is something I can see. And I can't see shit right now.
That is correct. Dancing
No,
lights is up.
Dancing lights is up.
Yes, but
I will
I'm
say
still
it
around
doesn't-
the corner, so I can't see anything of the scene, and I can't see Utsil, who I want to help with the healing word, but he's invisible, so I can't see him either.
Yeah, that's a problem.
So, yeah, that's stupid. So I think yeah. Any suggestions from others? Because I'm having a bit of writer's block here.
After this, it's Angie's turn, by the way.
I don't know what you have.
I have a few cantrips, but it's also for people I can see within range and with 2 other creatures within range. Message.
If you don't have anything, honestly, just staying back. Because you're gonna
Yeah.
block the hallway otherwise.
Yes, indeed. So. Yeah, it's stupid, but I think I'm gonna do that because otherwise I'm
I mean,
just
there's nothing else
blocking
to do.
you. Yeah. Yeah, so just dodging or helping others if it could be of any if I
Wait,
could
you
be
gotta
of
tell
any
me
help.
what you do. If you want to use the help action,
Yeah.
you gotta tell me specifically for what
Yeah.
and how.
And for that, I don't know what others are doing, so I can know what I want to help them with. Maybe if Angie needs help with something, I will try to help her, but because she's close to me.
Alright, a little abstract, but we'll see what we can do with it.
Yeah,
After Bree,
I don't know.
it's Angie's
stupid.
turn.
Yeah.
Alright.
And George, you're on deck.
Where is she?
She is standing on George's left, or on your guys' cameras. I think, yeah, on the left side.
Yeah,
Can
I
I
figured.
help cast Fireball or not?
No.
Fireball is not
burning.
gonna. Fireball is not gonna do anything. It's
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
my-
not great up.
It might, finish
It's gonna
off.
burn
Utsil.
the entire party.
It
That'll
will,
do a lot.
it will finish me off. That's
Yeah.
the thing that it will do. And I don't.
No, that's too
she will
death
be
save.
more She will be more
It's-
traumatic. No,
Technically,
no.
it's one death save because of it's not
Right, it's
melee.
only one death save.
Yeah, but no, she's
So-
not doing that. So what's Evangeline
Great idea.
doing?
Um, yeah, for the most things, she needs to see anything.
Well,
Yeah,
she's the one
same-
that controls
problem.
the 4 globules of light that disperse 40 feet of light each.
Still, Lucas, you have to see the place where the fight is happening, and we're both not seeing that.
Well, she has
because
movement.
we have lights on. Yeah, I also have movement, but we're in the way for people who can't do shit. And have more hit points.
Then what does Angie does? You've had the entire time that we were on pause to figure it out.
Yeah. So first I was thinking magic missile, but you have to see the people for that. So yeah. Does that cost something to move the globules around?
No, I'll say that just. I think it's a bonus action or something. So
Yeah.
I'll say a bonus action.
All right. She'll move one of the globules inside the room.
Okay. So the entire visible area that you guys can see on the battle map now is lit
Visible.
with
Lit.
bright light.
Lit as fuck, bro. Does a spiritual weapon it can move through allies, right? It's not disadvantaged by that.
It's incorporeal, so anything can move technically through it.
All right.
So that just
So she will cast a spiritual weapon on that empty space over there, and then
Okay.
move the spiritual weapon. Can you do that?
So
Can you
spiritual weapon appears over here.
Can you immediately move it? I don't remember.
You can immediately attack with it.
Yeah, you can't immediately move it. So next turn she will move it.
Right. Yeah,
And
the
is
spiritual weapon doesn't technically occupy a space, but for visual representation of where it is, we do need a marker, so that's why.
She'll slash. It will slash the wall.
Sure. Ting.
Well,
Alright,
it
after
spawned in
Angie,
just like
George, it's your turn. And Utsil's on deck.
So, is there
That's
any way I
pretty
can
cool.
get in the hallway
no.
in front?
Zero's on deck.
I'm on deck.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Sorry, I have Utsil written above because I wrote him. No, you're right. I'm going to cross that out. Alright. If there's any way, let's see, that's 10, 15, 20. You can get right in front of Riva, but that's all your movement.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. We'll get there.
You move your butt over there, and you're in front of Riva. You see ahead of you a couple of goblins who were slashing into something. Well, at the moment they're still slashing into Utsil as he's going unconscious.
But
that's
they
what
don't
you
know that though. They don't know that he's going unconscious.
Well, they hear some.
Well,
Yeah,
They hear
whenever
something
the-
drop on the
um,
floor.
and
Just,
it
oh!
dust.
anyway, spiritual weapon will go at like 15 feet in front of me. Or George.
Oh, fuck. There you go.
Start smashing me as well.
I mean,
Still disadvantage. You can't see him.
I mean, it's I suppose the front goblin that I sort of can see-ish.
The one that's
That one
also been shot by the arrow from Riva. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Yes. 24.
Hits. Easy.
hit.
The hammer just like a train starts flowing down the hallway, rushing into this guy.
And as it does, he takes 6 force damage.
And as the hammer slams into him, he is not dead, but looking
Then-
very, very bad.
Make a dex save. This is the only thing I can do.
Very well. Make a dexterity
No.
saving throw.
Do.
That is a
Scooby-Doo.
8.
No, that's not gonna do it.
Right?
But then the question is, will I roll high or low?
That depends.
Please roll
That's
high.
good enough. That's a 9.
9. As the small radial flames begin to flicker from under it, the goblin begins to dance on its feet to try and avoid it. In a quick burst, the flames burst up, and as you hear a faint goblin, ah! Before you hear the sword clattering to the ground, and this goblin does die.
I hear no goblin.
Yep. Can we see the map again?
Oh,
Is it
right, because
possible?
I need that
Yeah.
for the.
Because
sorry.
that would be great for
There you go.
Small
in
detail.
terms.
I mean, Theater of Mind is also pretty cool, but
Yeah, it is, but in this case,
I
it's
set up the map for a
nice to
fucking
see.
reason, guys.
Yeah, that's true.
But top of the round, Zira, it's your turn. And Utsil, you're on deck.
Yay!
weren't you on my back, by the way?
No.
No, I stepped off and made you
Ah, okay.
invisible.
Oh, you did both.
Yeah.
I just thought.
So
you
Zira, what are you
maybe-
doing?
Otherwise, they would have seen me.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
You're just from the back from someone invisible.
Wait, let Zira speak. I want to be able to hear.
Okay. So I need to see what the range is on this spell, but I feel like
You had a lot of minutes to figure that out. I want to...
Well, I just like, can I just sneakily look around the corner just
No.
to see where it is and aim a spell? No, that's what I thought. Like,
So-
I have nothing fulfilling to.
You can either
give
pass
at
up
this
your
moment.
allies, or you can try to fire with them being a bit of an obstruction.
Well, the thing
There is an
I need
enemy
to
you can
know
see.
I need to know the place because I want to cast grease just to make
Oh, grease.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Okay,
So
very
I
well.
want to look around the corner,
That works.
see
You can do that.
where it's standing, and cast grease.
Yeah, but because you don't really need to fire anything, you can just see past your allies the area.
Yeah,
You
that's
cast
what I wanted
grease
to do.
on. That's about a 20-foot circle.
Let me just recheck. I just read
10
it and
feet?
I need to check again. 10 feet square, not square,
Okay.
The square.
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 That's the same as this. What is it? Entanglement. So you can grab everything with that.
Well,
What happens?
make that deck safe, and otherwise you will fall.
Okay, very well.
Goblins.
First, the brute is a 13,
Nope.
and the other goblin is a. Oh, sorry. The brute is not a 13. Is a 12. The other goblin is a 15.
That is my saving.
So you
that makes
succeed.
it.
Alright,
That's
so
success.
as the grease suddenly flushes over the floor like this thick layer of nasty, the armored goblin who was still moving a little bit just falls with the feet high up in the air and slams to the ground. The other goblin kind of just almost ice skating, manages to stay afloat on the grease. And is that something you're concentrating on?
No, grease isn't
No.
concentration.
No.
Okay, very well then. Utsul remains invisible. Or does he?
For now, I don't know he's down. So.
Okay, very well.
Yes.
He's
Well,
in that
you
case
did
he
hear
stays
me.
invisible.
You did hear me scream out and fall. You hear something fall.
It's up to you, Zira.
So I wouldn't. I would be like, oh fuck, and then you hear something fall.
Yeah, okay, I'll drop it then.
Alright, invisibility is dropped.
Ah, yes, now they can auto-crit.
Utsul is
They'll stab me more.
Dead.
Rip.
Utsul, who is around the corner, is no longer invisible. After that, Utsul, it's your turn, and I'm gonna do this thing that I've been wanting to do from the start. Luckily, not a lot of people have gone unconscious since then. But I'll be rolling your death saving throws.
What?
Okay.
What?
I'll be rolling your death saving throws.
Ah.
So, you have no idea whether or not Utsul is
To,
doing well or bad.
Yeah.
But that has
To
been...
prevent metagaming.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
I like that.
Just
Yeah.
just
I
expect
do
me
that
to
too,
do
if
bad.
needed.
Alright. After...
It's me, so
Sorry, Utsul, but that was your turn. After that, it's the goblin's turn, who now suddenly does see the individual he was striking at, but it's on the ground. The other one, his friend, on the other hand, got just burned to death. If he moves, he has to make the dex save again? How does that work with grease? I need to know.
If he enters, right?
Let
If
He's
he
me-
in the
ends his
space
turn.
already.
If he ends his turn there, he must also succeed on dexterity saving throw.
Alright, is it difficult terrain in the meantime, maybe?
Yes,
Yes.
it's difficult
Alright.
today.
In that case, he uses 10 feet of movement to sidestep backwards over there. And he will fire 2 arrows at George, who is standing in the middle of the hallway. For his
That
first attack to be a 17 to hit. And his second
misses.
attack, which is with disadvantage, is a 15 to hit.
That misses.
So both arrows fly into the hallway. No damage. Very well.
Yeah, if it ends its turn there, it needs to make another saving throw indeed.
Okay. Well, it does end its turn there, so it makes another dexterity saving throw for a 5. So this one also
Well, it falls down.
and hits the floor. After that one's turn, it's Riva's, and Bree, you're
Yeah.
the next person as well.
yes.
So sky is double, right?
Where does
Nice.
this area? Where does this area stop?
It's a
So we
20-foot
know.
cube, so Zira, you can either choose to have it be 5 feet in the hallway or just the room.
Just the room.
Alright, just the room.
Okay. Riva sees that, but she also sees people on the ground, and she can't do shit if they're on the ground and she's at range. So she's moving closer,
Okay.
and she wants to just end before the spiritual weapon, so she's not entering the room.
Yeah, she's also not standing in the grease.
Yes.
Okay. The music is gone
Um,
for me. Is that just me or is that everybody?
Yes. Yeah. No, it's
Yeah,
gone.
music is
Music
gone.
is
Andre's
gone.
not playing anything.
Let me put it back, but go ahead and continue.
If I would attack right now from this place, I would still have disadvantage, right?
Depending on who you attack.
Because
Because
the
at
one
an angle,
on
she
my
can hit the
left-
brute with a
Yeah.
melee attack. The other one's laying on the ground further away. That's still disadvantage because he's on the ground.
Yeah. Well, then she's going to try to hit the brood.
Alright, so bonus action to switch to the short sword and go ahead and make an attack.
But if he's down, I can also make ranged attacks, right? But
No.
then straight. No.
No,
Mm.
that's disadvantage because he's on the ground.
Disadvantage because he's within 5 feet and still a threat, and disadvantage because he's on the ground.
Yeah.
Why is there disadvantage if someone is on the ground though?
Yeah.
Because
I don't
it's
know.
it's
Because with a
difficult to
ranged
see.
weapon, it's rather difficult.
Yeah, it's
It's a
difficult, more
smaller
difficult to hit.
target, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
But-
a longbow. Yeah.
You can still use your short sword, in which case you would actually have advantage, which might be good for Riva.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Right.
Because she can't make 2 attacks with her short sword. She can only make 1 attack.
I mean, go
So,
for it, make the
Better
attack.
hope that hits. And I have advantage. So that's a 13 to hit.
13 does not hit. Still with the spiritual
Yeah.
weapon there and the wall really close, you just managed to get the right strike to be able to hit. But if that's the only thing she can do,
Don't blame my spiritual weapon. She
after
should
that,
be
it's that
Well,
same brute's
How many
turn.
movements does she have left?
It used 10, 20, 25. So she got 10 left.
Okay. Could she step back because he's on the ground? Can he still have an attack of opportunity?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then she's going to stand there.
Right, very well. In that case, the brute gets up from his position.
Mm-hmm.
And he can't. The spiritual weapon is incorporeal, so he will attempt to make 2 attacks against Riva.
Yeah. Which is hard.
This time he will not do
Angle.
reckless. First attack will be a 14th hit, and his second attack will be a 12th hit, which I assume both miss.
Both miss. 16.
In the same way as Riva is trying to avoid the edge of the wall there in the spiritual weapon, he doesn't manage to land the correct hit on this wood elven person.
Mhm.
Little annoyed. It comes to your turn, Bree, and Angie's on deck.
Yes.
It does end its turn in degrees, right?
It does end its turn in degrees, in which case it makes a dexterity saving throw for a total of 13, which means he goes,
Yeah.
and he falls on. He falls on the floor again.
Question.
Oh. Yes.
If Bree, she is naturally stealthy because she's a halfling. Could she dash as far as she can into the room and maybe scout the next room?
Wait, Bree can move through the legs of allies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
They're bigger size.
no,
That's a
Bree,
little-
That's
no, no.
why.
Bree can hide in the space of
Yeah.
allies.
No, nimble
Yeah.
movement. Look it up.
Nimble movement, yeah.
Nimble movement?
Look it up. It's a race trait she has. She can move through the
Yeah.
legs of allies. I
That's the
think.
great thing of being a halfling. Let's see.
It's the same.
Halfling nimbleness. You can move through the space of any creature that is a size larger than yours. And I'm small.
Yeah.
Alright, then yeah, you can do that without having to suffer
Well, I guess Zero is
Downside
still
of
small as well.
Yeah. So,
yeah, you can step
I
over
can
her, I
move-
guess.
You
yeah.
can just step over me.
Okay. So I have 25 feet normally, but then I would be in the middle of the hallway. I'd like to go as far as I can.
Okay.
So even next to the one, maybe, I see it there.
15, 20,
On the ground.
25 are in the same space as George, so you continue.
Yeah, then I'm gonna
Uh,
dash.
You continue 25, 30, 35, 40, and need to make a dexterity saving throw because you enter the grease.
Yeah.
Yep. That's okay. Please. 23! Yay!
You do manage to stay upright, that's 35. 40, then you're in the middle of the room. You're also surrounded by 2 goblins who are still
Yeah.
alive and on the ground. You
Can
also
I
notice
move
at this
just a
point
little?
that door is closed.
It's closed. Okay,
Yes.
good to know. Can I move just a little to the side? Just one step forward and
There.
yes, that's a way. That's also great. And then I want. I
In that
can
case,
still
one
have a bonus
second.
action.
The brute will make an attack of opportunity against you
Of course.
for a 20 to hit.
20. Why?
And you suffer 8 points of slashing damage as the axe just rakes out and manages to hit you as
have
you rush past.
disadvantage, right?
Nope, he's just
Uh,
prone.
30.
Well, yeah. The creature
If you're
has
prone,
disadvantage
you
on
don't have
attack rolls.
disadvantage. You do?
Well, yeah, I mean, raw, it is.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Prone.
I mean,
Prone attack rolls against creature. Creature has disadvantage on attack rolls, so that means it's a 15 hit, which misses, I think. So you don't suffer that damage.
15. That's no hit.
But
I have
that's... Wait, 15 hits?
15 not. That's
Yeah,
not
so
hit.
you don't suffer those 8 points of
18.
damage.
Yes. And then I have dashed,
45.
and I still have my bonus action, right?
That is correct.
So Barrel Sprite is up.
After
And that's my turn.
Veryl, after Bree, it's Angie's turn. What's she doing?
Chloe, that's your cue.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't paying attention. Sorry.
Maybe you should. It's Angie's turn.
The spiritual weapon is moving. I said it moved. How far can it reach?
15,
20.
20. It's the same space as Riva.
Can it attack the brute on the ground?
Yes, it can.
Then it will attack the brute on the ground.
Hey, go for it.
I feel so wrong, though.
Yeah.
I know, but
It does.
it can.
No.
That's why I double checked to ask. +7. Wow, that's a 9.
9 does not hit. The spiritual weapon slashes but misses.
Oh wait, no. It doesn't have advantage on. No,
No.
that doesn't make
Uh,
sense.
Wait, advantage. It's a melee spell attack, right?
Yeah. No, well, not sure.
Yeah,
Nope, it's melee.
spell attack.
I think you still have advantage because all melee attacks have advantage against it.
I
An
think
attack
so
roll
as well.
against a creature that has advantage if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature. The attacker is not, because
Ooh. Wait, that means the bow attacks would be straight rolls then. Didn't know that. By that ruling.
Okay. Well,
I don't know exactly what you mean, but the
Well,
attacker
bow
has
is like
to be
within
within 5.
5 feet. Well, I'll not for now.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
9 then.
9 misses. So but that's her bonus action.
She could set the whole place on fire because of grease. I think. But that sounds like a bad idea. And she's also still back there, so she will move up a little bit.
Yeah. Just full movement.
How far could she? That's 10.
5, 10, 50, or 5, 10, 15. Nope, 5, 10, 20, 30. She can stand in that corner over there.
Can she see someone on the ground? I
She
doubt
can
it.
see the one goblin. The bed. She can see the goblin on the ground. There's just a lot of stuff in between.
You know what?
And that's on the ground.
I'm not gonna move to full feet. I'm gonna be behind Zira,
Okay.
and then that's her turn. I don't wanna potentially set everything ablaze with 2 people in there.
Okay. After that, it's George's turn. George, what are you doing?
There is not in a single way possible that if I move forward I can see Utsul.
No, you can. If you would have to, you do engage in melee combat with the brute at least, and in that case you're standing in the same space as your spiritual weapon. But then you would be
I
able
would
to
be in
see.
degrees as well.
That is correct.
Yeah, that's arguably a problem. I mean,
It could
healing
be.
someone is great, but I'll just die instantly after, so I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
But I can't see him otherwise in the hallway, right?
No, because the hallway is too shallow, and Riva standing in the way. No.
Yeah, no. For any case, for just convenience sake, I'm gonna have the spiritual weapon move to sort of like the middle square where it's still within 5 feet of both the goblins.
Over there.
Yep.
Okay.
So it's a little less obstructive.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna attack the brute because it currently can do so with advantage.
Mm-hmm. No, it can't because the attacker has to be within 5 feet to get advantage. That's what we just read.
An attack roll against a creature has advantage. Yeah, okay.
And you're the attacker, not the weapon.
That's fair. Then I kind of don't want to do it, but I already rolled. So
It's okay.
then it's an 11.
If you want to do
I
something
guess.
else with it, I'll allow that.
I mean, I would have attacked the other guy because I don't think I can
That's fair.
properly hit him.
I would say
but-
to reroll in that case.
Sure.
To reroll your attack roll.
Well, then it's a natural 20.
That does hit.
It's on but it's on the other
Hooray.
goblin, of course.
It was the same chance that you would have missed, so it's fair that you get a natural 20. That hits. Go for it.
Woohoo! Double damage.
Well, don't celebrate too much. It's 8 force damage.
8
as
points
the
of
2
force
damage
damage.
gets doubled.
So 8 total, right?
8 total.
Yeah, very
8
well.
total.
With 8 points of damage total, the hammer slams into the goblin. He is looking bloody, but he's not dead. That's your
Well,
bonus action.
that is where I want a dexterity save from that guy.
The same guy?
Well, I can't see the other one probably.
No, you cannot.
But logic.
That is a 4.
Well, that doesn't succeed. So
And
he
Zero,
will
you're on deck,
take
by the way.
an epic 3 points
Whoa.
of radiant damage.
3 points of radiant damage. He is still looking bloody, but he's still alive because the fire just
Right.
burns, but it's not as intense as it was before.
George will say, just as general, Can you get out of the way? Elf!
Alright, top of the round. Zero, it's your turn, and Utsul's on deck. Zero, what are you doing?
Well, okay, if I go one forward, I can kind of see what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
So let's first do that one step.
Okay. That's 5 feet.
And yeah, let me just sure because no, don't really have the best spells for that. How bad would my disadvantage be if I did a ranged attack to the goblin on the ground?
You wouldn't have disadvantage, but they would have 3/4 cover. Because there's just so much stuff in between you and that goblin. And you would have disadvantage because he's so far away. Or, no, not because he's far away, because he's on the ground.
Well, then it's just a straight roll, so I'll take it.
Okay, go for it.
Because Bree is next to him.
Yes.
So let me just make sure I have the right bonus.
What are you
for
doing?
it.
Like, you're rolling something, but what are you doing?
I'm gonna freeze the guy.
Okay.
Because I'm not gonna shoot acid with so many people in the way.
Hmm.
That's
Do it,
17
do
to
it,
hit.
do it.
With a 3/4 cover, 17 does not hit.
Well, at least I tried.
So the cold flies past and smash against the floor on the other side. A little bit of grease gets frozen, cracks a little bit, but that's it.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nah, that was it.
Fine. After Zero's turn, it's Utsul's turn again.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
I
After
figured
that,
I would have been dead already because I had rolled a 1 and then
Eh.
another fail.
you're
Yeah.
not dead. You don't seem to be that fucked yet.
Okay.
Um,
yeah.
I'm gonna stop saying that.
Ah.
after
Don't
you now.
worry. I have.
Two
After
failures.
that, it's the goblin's turn. This goblin will try to stand up. Is going to make an attack against you, Bree. Or is going to make both attacks, but the second will be with disadvantage. So, first attack is going to be a 15 to hit on you, Bree.
Fails.
The second attack is a 9 to hit, so also misses.
Yes. Nice.
And he rolls a
Great.
dexterity saving throw, which is a 4, and he falls back to the ground. He gets up, and falls back on his ass. It's
Like
not
it.
his best day.
Yep.
After their turn, it's Riva's turn, who's doing what exactly?
Yes. Well, Riva heard, get out of the way, elf. So she thinks, okay, I'm getting out of the way. So she's stepping forward into the grease.
Alright, make a dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
Sure,
and
Dexter, right? Shouldn't be
yeah,
too bad.
she's pretty good in dexterity. She has a +4, but
My
I'm
goblin's
gonna
supposed
see
to
if
be
the rules
first.
room have.
You can put the
faith
sword
in
there
me?
now, by the way.
Alright.
The
We have to-
spiritual weapon.
She has a 23
23
for
succeeds.
her.
Yeah.
So she can
Yeah.
she can still walk.
Okay. She's attacking the brute again with the short sword she has.
Alright, go for it. Make the attack. With advantage.
With advantage, yes. First one is a 25, but let's see if that is going to be... No, 25 to hit.
25 does hit.
Okay, let's see. 1d8 plus 4. It's 8 hit points of piercing damage. One arrow in his chest.
8 points. An arrow? You're stabbing him, right?
Oh, I'm stabbing, right. I'm stabbing with an arrow.
8 points of piercing damage with the
Oh, it's
short sword does seem to hurt him, which is the 1st
Mhm.
damage he takes.
First damage he takes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nobody's been attacking. Nobody's been hitting this guy yet. So
Yeah, then it's
anything
great
else?
I did it.
she can move through the spiritual weapon, by the way, if that's an option she wishes to take.
You can move through. But he has an attack of opportunity then, right?
If she gets out of his range,
Yeah.
She can move freely
No,
within
she's
2 feet
moving-
of them.
She's moving 1 feet forward.
yeah,
1 feet.
1 feet,
Very
just
well.
like
Yeah, 1 feet.
after Riva,
Yeah,
it's that
that's
brute's
cool.
turn, who will again stand up, super annoyed. He's
Mhm.
going to make both of his attacks against Riva.
Yeah.
First
come
one
on.
is going to be a wrong to hit bonus. You know what? He'll go reckless. He'll go reckless. Because he missed his last attack. That is a 13 to hit, though. That was first
Nope,
attack. And
doesn't
his second attack is a 24 to hit.
24 does it.
As he swings the
What
axe
am
for
I-
6 points of damage, he's just managed to like sweep at her just below the leg.
Okay.
Just slams it into her. She's still doing alright?
Mhm. Yeah, she has 44 hit points, so 6 less.
That is not correct, because when we picked up this episode, Riva had 11.
Not 11.
I checked
Oh yeah,
it.
she did have 11.
I checked this with you at the beginning of the.
Plus 12 is 23. Minus 1 is 22. 22 minus 6 is 16.
16.
16 hit points. Okay, thank you for reminding me, miscounted there.
That's why I checked with everybody what your hit points was after such a moment.
Yeah, I couldn't find it. I have to mark that in my book because there are lots of notes in there. And
That's
I have to
okay.
Find my
But after the brute's turn, it's your turn, Bree.
yeah,
Well,
I know.
Brute first needs to make a dex saving.
Oh right, that's correct.
Yes, because it's.
But go ahead and what are you doing,
Okay,
Bree?
this
17
time
he
makes
saves. So finds his footing. And after Bree, it's Angie, by the way.
First, as my bonus action, I see Utsu on the ground, and I think I cannot lose my body, so I'm doing a healing word for him.
Alright, go for it. So Utsil is healed
4 plus 4.
for
6
6
hit
hit points.
Yes.
Alright,
That's a lot.
that's
for
pretty
a
decent.
healing word. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a plus 4, so that's okay.
Oh, that's why. That makes more sense.
So that's great.
Do I stand up though?
No, that's your turn.
No,
You're on the ground.
am I still alive? That's my question.
Oh, yes, you are still alive.
Because I could have died.
The
Yeah.
the hit points do restore you to life, which means you hadn't hit 3 death save fails yet.
Yeah.
I
Yay,
had 2
he's
though.
alive.
After Bree, unless Bree you want to do something with your action.
I have an action, yes,
Right, what
and
do you
I
wanna
want to attack the one on the ground with my rapier with Daryl's Pride. Which
Go
I
for it. You
casted
do have
last turn.
you do have advantage.
I like. So plus 7. Let's go. First one, probably not hit. No. It's a 9. And the other
9
is
does
an
not
actual
hit.
1.
Even with advantage, that's not
Yeah,
gonna do it. I'm afraid. You tried to swing, but the grease is like whoa. By the way, I need
Yep.
both Riva and Bree now to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yes, I will. Riva has a 23, so she stays up.
Mm-hmm.
Bree has a 21, also stays up.
All right. After Bree, it's Angie's turn, and George are on deck.
And she will move the spiritual weapon. Can they be on the same spot?
Technically, yeah, but for my convenience, I'll put it over there.
On the same spot as the other spiritual weapon?
Technically, yeah. There's nothing in the rules that says it can't.
Yeah, and then I will first attack the goblin. Oh, it will attack the goblin that, not the. Well, it will attack the brute. Yeah.
All right, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Is it standing up?
It is, yes.
Oh, then I will attack the goblin on the ground.
Okay, that doesn't change anything.
Well, we have just established that.
That's fair. Yeah, no, then we'll attack the brute. Sorry.
All right, go for it.
Where is that roll?
Any
There it
ETA
is.
on Vera yet? Anything
23.
That we've heard? 23 hits.
All right. D8 plus. Ooh. Plus 4, I think. Yeah, it's charisma. 12. Damn.
12 points of damage. Very well. That goblin is not looking well anymore.
Other than that, yeah, it's the same problem with the firebolt. Did she have mage armor? No, right?
I don't think so.
No, yes.
Yeah?
No,
No.
she does not.
She didn't.
Is that that's not concentration, right?
No. And it lasts
Then
for
she
8
will-
hours.
8 hours.
Then she will cast mage armor on herself.
Right, casting major armor. After Angie, George, and Zero, you're on deck.
Well, first of all, George will move within the little 5 feet that separates the grease in the hallway.
Okay. That's 10 feet of movement.
Mm-hmm. Then the hammer is gonna go to the guy on the ground,
Okay, go for it.
and then we'll sort of see by order. Another natural 20.
Nice,
Wow.
nice. Go ahead and roll for that damage.
Woo!
And roll a little higher than a 2.
Come on.
That's
Well,
a 6.
it's 16 points of force damage, but
Okay,
no
with
way
a,
this guy.
with a bit of anger and annoyance, the hammer comes down on the goblin, cracking his chest and kind of splattering his black goblin blood across the floor. It mixes in with the grease immediately and just starts filling the space. This goblin is no longer alive.
Ooh.
And other than that, this guy in front of him, or this goblin,
Mm-hmm.
make a dexterity save.
That is a 7. Go ahead and roll for damage.
So he takes 9 points of radiant damage
Ooh.
as the anvil slams down and a bit of a spark starts burning him.
A spark jumps up under the goblin. The radiant flame bursts up in just a moment. Before he even realizes it, he's burned, and he's looking bloody. Top of the round, Zero. It's your turn, and Utsil, now that you're alive, you're on deck.
Hey.
Hey.
Zero, what are you doing?
Okay, well, I need to go way closer to be able to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll go stand behind George. That's George, right? In the
Yeah.
Yep.
entrance? Yes. Okay. Well, I don't see the brutes from where I'm standing, right?
No, you do not.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I'll keep it at that. It's not really anything I can do right now.
Hey, do you want to
That's
take the dodge
useful.
action, or do you want to ready something?
Well, the thing is, the only thing I can really do is either cast Ray of Frost again, which I need to have some kind of range for, and need to be able to see him, or do more healing on Sil. But I'm also not that dexterous, so I'm not gonna walk into my own grease trap.
Alright, very well. After that, Utsil, it's your turn, and Riva is on deck.
I will grab myself up on the floor. Well, 1 sec.
Mm-hmm. That's half your movement. You got 35, so that means you've got 20 left. No, 35 divided by 2, 50.
Oh.
Yeah, you got 20 left.
Oh, they're still alive. Fuck.
One of them is, at least.
I already used 1 rage at least.
That is true.
Yeah.
You used one
And
rage in
another.
the previous fight and then one in this one.
Yeah. So I won't rage yet. I will, however, throw my axe at them.
Alright, go for it. Make your attacks.
I will do that twice, yeah. So that's plus 9. Right, yeah. So the first is a 22 to hit.
22 does hit.
That's not that damage. It's for 7 damage.
7 points of damage. Very well. Yeah, not looking well at all.
An extra attack, again, throw the axe
Go for it.
for 27.
Sorry, 1 second. 7 points of damage, right? From the last one?
Yep.
Okay. Second attack, 27 does hit. Go ahead and roll for damage again.
For 11 points of damage.
Ugh. Okay. 11 points of damage. Okay. Nope, that's wrong. There we go. Alright. That goblin, 2 axes into the plate of his armor, and he kind of stumbles back, not doing too well. At the end of your turn, though, unless you want to also throw the other axe that doesn't come back as your bonus action. So you throw
Yeah.
the axe, and it flies past him and hits the wall just between 2 rocks, or 2 bricks on the opposite side. It is there now, and, well, that's where it's going to stay for now. After Utsil, it's Riva's turn, but Utsil, I do need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
A 10.
10. Well, yeah. And Utsil falls on his ass once again.
Oh, I'm still good.
Yeah.
It's Riva's turn.
Yeah, she's still seeing that brute.
Still
And,
alive. It's not doing well,
and
but
he's going to die because she's going to attack him
okay, we'll see. Go ahead and make the attack rolls. Roll.
without advantage, right?
Yes, because he's not on the floor this time.
Yeah. Is it 13 to
Badass
hit?
on the way.
With all of her rage, she swings at him, and he just blocks it with the axe.
Yeah, that's stupid. And let's make a dexterity saving throw to see if she can stand. That's a 7. So
7.
she's also bumping on her ass.
As she falls to her ass, it's the Goblin Brute's turn, who now, seeing his opportunity, will grasp it, grasping the axe in his both of his hands, and will bring it down twice on Riva.
Yeah, try.
For the first attack to be a 21 to hit,
Yeah,
Oh.
of course that hits.
she suffers 12 points of slashing damage as the axe just sinks into her.
Ooh. Getting close,
And
getting
the
close.
second attack is a 22 to hit,
Also hits, and I think she's going down.
for 5 points of slashing damage.
Yep, she's down.
Aye, as Riva now goes unconscious. Unconscious. The Brute, on the other hand, does have to make a dexterity saving throw, so let's see how well that goes. He swings wild with the axe with a little bit too much force, and he falls on his face and is prone. After the Brute's turn, Bree, it's yours. You see Riva just hit the floor, and after that, the Goblin hit the floor, and Utsul hit the floor.
Yep. First, I was a bit excited about what was behind this door, but now I see that Riva's also down. So let's first end this fight and then see what's going to happen next. Can I step
Max is
over
going-
Riva and attack this guy?
I will say with
I'm
your
not doing
halfling
it.
nimbleness, I'll allow you to do that. So
Okay.
we'll say you're still. I'm gonna put your mini there, but we'll say that you're in Riva's space.
Okay, so I can attack the Brute. He is
Yes.
down.
With advantage.
Okay, let's go. Let's try to
I mean,
attack him
last
with
time you
Barrel's
did that.
Pride.
We'll see how it goes.
23 to hit.
23 does hit.
Yay! Okay, let's go. 2d4 plus 8. Plus 4, sorry.
It's not 2d4. I'm pretty sure it's 2d8 plus 4.
2d8 plus 4, yes. I'm
Yeah, that's
something
fine.
with numbers today.
It's been a
11
while.
hit points
11 points of damage.
of magical piercing damage. Come on.
You drive the sword into him. He's not doing well at all. He seemed like slowly begin to bleed, spilling into the grease, but he is still breathing, this bastard.
Why?
But he's marked by Bell's
He
Pride.
must die.
It's a brute.
Yeah, it's a Brute. Yeah, I know. Okay. I was in the middle of my bonus action.
Right. Your bonus action, you want to give a bardic inspiration to whom?
I want to use unsettling words on the Brute.
Okay, very
So-
well. Go ahead and roll for that if you haven't already.
I haven't done that. I was
Right.
waiting for you.
That's smart.
It's a 3, so he
Right,
has
very
to
well.
subtract a 3 from his first saving throw. He made.
It's gonna be next. He's gonna be in the ground again.
Okay. Well, he's still on the ground right now after Bree's turn, and it's Angie's turn.
Hey, that's
Will
me.
Angie finally do something?
Well, she was
Battle
hitting
cam.
him.
All right, battle
Yeah,
cam.
metal cam. First of all, the spiritual weapon will attack.
Go for it.
Let me go to there. That's a 24 to hit
24 hits.
for 10 points of damage.
Damn.
All right, 10 points of damage. With that, the spiritual weapon slices down with a quick managed to just barely hit between the plates. One vital artery just and the body just hits the floor as a spurt of blood sprays out over the grease. Which how long does the
Holy-
grease remain?
1 minute.
Yes, it's going to be a little bobbly wobbly for some of you, and George will
We're
fall
just-
more often than not. Same goes for Angie with the low dex.
That was very sexy of you.
Well, George will stumble his way to an unconscious elf.
Yep.
Mhm.
I will hold on to the walls. Can I just stay
And just
upright?
slam
Yeah,
the
sure.
head down. Just
Alright, so Riva dies as you just pummel.
a cure
No,
wounds.
she's a friend of mine.
A cure wounds will be cast.
Alright, go for it.
It's my last level 1, by the way. Wasted
I
on
also have
NPC.
one. I just have one.
Just
Just level
saying.
1.
I know, sad, right?
So she's gonna get 9 hit points back.
Right.
Yay!
So Riva has 9 hit points.
Yep.
Oh my god! Oh fuck! Oh my!
Oh, hold on.
George
I mean,
just
this
gives up
is-
and sits.
Just pick the grease. I meant to do that. Greasing my armor here. That's what I'm doing.
Falls on the ground again. I'm just holding on to the walls, just like.
Reese
Grease,
is
well, what
a-
happened? I
Reese is
blacked
a
out.
little bit,
everything.
little bit curious. So she's, if there's a peephole she can look through the door, she wants to do that.
Give us a second.
Alright, go ahead and make a
Yeah,
perception check.
I'm just curious, so to see what's behind that.
There's like a little keyhole in there, so go ahead and look.
Curiosity
I wanna
kills,
see.
Brie. I'm just telling you.
It's a 17.
17. You look through the peephole and it's dark on the other side.
Of course. Okay,
Let me guess. You can't see a thing.
it's dark. You can try because
I'll
you can see in the dark.
I wanna try.
Zera, can we all agree
And
that
I
we're
put
doing
her up
bad?
so she can see if she is too small to see the keyhole.
Okay, go ahead and roll a
Alright.
perception check.
All right, George, you were right, but
Just see if
16.
16. On the opposite sides, there are more than one goblin. You can't very well look through this tiny hole. There seems to be more than one. Where their situation of armor and such, you're not sure, and it's dark.
have they noticed us?
Do
Do we hear? Yeah, I figured.
Well, there's more than one.
Okay, so this door is locked, right?
You're not sure. You haven't tried it.
It's closed.
It
Don't
was
try it.
closed. It was not locked. Okay.
Don't try it yet.
I am out of most of anything.
Yeah, me too. But what should we do? Because it's a real risk to rest here.
We can't rest here.
No. No, we should
as
get
much
back.
as I like to, but I don't think we can.
But then this has been for nothing, because if we come back, I think there will be restocked.
We can rest. We'll use the advantage of the door. If they attack us, we'll have the advantage. If we attack them, they'll have it.
That is true, actually.
So
You're
what
right.
do you suggest we do then with the door? Nothing, or
Block it.
block it? Okay.
I mean-
Do we have anything to block it with?
We use we use it as a choke point. And we have the bodies of the other goblins. We can sort of like.
Put it in front of the door, I suppose.
Can you just look at the door like?
Because
which
this
way
door
does
is
it open?
going into a building, the door opens into the room, into the next room. So if you would pile bodies in front of it and they would open the door, the bodies would fall into the room.
I mean, they would have to
That'd
step
be
over their bodies.
intimidating.
Yeah, that's a good trap.
I'll just suggest we keep a good eye out on it.
Just take watches then.
Well, you don't have to sleep, do you?
Yes, we do, but if we would rest longer, we
You
You're
guys,
not gonna
you guys woke
sleep.
up less than an hour ago for the
Yeah.
record.
We don't need
That's-
sleep. We
so
just
it's a
need
short rest. Yeah.
we just need a bit of a rest.
Just a breather.
Alright,
Let's gather ourselves.
I will start stacking the bodies up
Sure.
towards the door.
There's a few bloom, bloom against the door, and a moment passes before you hear click, and you hear the lock close. So they locked
They
the door.
close it. Well, they probably have the same idea. They're gonna set up something.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
If only we had something terribly powerful, we could. Well, that's actually a bad idea now.
Inside a building?
No,
That
now
fi-
it's a
that-
bad idea. It would have been a great idea if it was outside. But
Outside, yes, I agree, but
I have
inside,
only one spell slot left, and I want to save it to revive anyone.
well, you can still hit things, right?
It's gonna be very I'm not gonna be very useful. Unless I take away my ability to revive. In which
that
case,
sounds...
do not die.
I will try not to. I feel like that was directed towards me.
All of you. And George just sits down in the corner,
Mm-hmm.
the furthest corner from the door.
Sorry, I'm having a fucking... What the fuck? I'm having a deja vu. It's really... Okay. What the fuck was that? Sorry.
Deja vu?
Yeah, I had the weirdest deja vu just now.
You
I'm
heard
sorry.
this before, you've seen this before.
I've seen this shit happen before. I'm telling you.
With
No,
the
but-
same people, or?
If you guys are going to be taking a short rest, we'll be doing that as well. So with that, we're going to grab a little bit of drinks. Hope that Angie will be back for the second half of this game, I guess.
She was on her way. She
Well,
texted.
Sure.
So, we'll see.
But we'll see. So with that, we'll be back in about 10 to 15 minutes. We're going to pick this up. Hey! Hi,
Hey,
Angie!
yes.
Bye, guys!
Yes.
And we're back. Hello, everyone. We took a short rest, and the party is also taking a short rest. So, as you guys are taking a short rest in the first room of this this area underneath the Lavender Hill area, the town hall, in which you have encountered a couple of goblins, that you stopped before going through the next door. And after you started taking your short rest, you also noticed the goblins on the opposite side that locked that same door.
Yeah.
Yep.
But go ahead and roll your hit die whenever you get back in your short rest. You get back, and then we'll pick it up again.
Did I lose any hit points?
No, you didn't lose any hit points.
You're awesome.
No problem, girl.
Angie, can you move a little bit to your right? Just move your chair and your mic,
I will use Channel Divinity.
or your webcam to the left. I don't know.
I mean, this is right?
Yeah, if you can sit over
Okay.
there with your head over there, then you're in the middle of the shot, rather than,
Better?
You want to use your
That's
channel
weird.
divinity?
Yeah.
Alright, so you use your channel divinity, you get a what level spell slot back?
Second.
Second level spell slot back, and after your short rest, you get it back. We have also
Riva
reverted to
doesn't
the
get-
old music because the SoundCloud is down, sadly. Riva can use
Riva
hit die.
doesn't- Yeah, but she didn't get any Archer's Eyes, right? Because she gets those a day.
Yeah, she gets 3 a day. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, it's states here, but I was checking it.
But Riva can
Let's
roll hit die.
She has 10d8 plus 30, so she has d8 she can roll.
And a max of 10.
A max of 10. So let's have her lots of d8 re-roll because she has 9 hit points. And normally she could have 75, I think.
Yeah.
75. So let's take 8 maybe.
Well, unless you're not planning on taking any other short rest, then there's no reason to not roll all of them.
True.
Yeah. Should I roll all of them for Riva? What do you think?
I mean, she did went down, so probably.
Yeah, all
You're
of
not
them?
gonna get max probably anyway, so.
Mm,
Yeah, because that would be 80, and I already have 9. So yeah. But if I did get 80, I would scream. Okay, let's see.
Just roll all. You wouldn't.
44,
yeah, no.
but she has 35 hit points.
Okay.
First level, second level, right? Sorry,
Yeah.
just.
And you've
Okay.
used you had used a third level in the previous fight, at least one third level. We remember so.
Okay, so that's a 3. That's a 2.
For us, I still have
mage
a
armor.
+5 with me for my hit points total. I got that from George, I think. Is that true?
As far as I'm aware, Bree, you started this session
Yeah.
with 23 hit points. Then you got healed
Yes, but-
12 for a total of 35, and then you took whatever damage you
Yes.
took in the first fight. And the
Yes,
traps on
I
it.
know, but I'm talking about my maximum hit, my hit point maximum that increased with 5, I think, and it was because of George
My
did
8.
something last session,
Yeah,
and that would
8.
last several hours. So I'm asking how many hours that lasts, if that's still up for me, because
8
then I have
hours, that
41.
would still be up.
Yeah,
Would
Yeah.
If you
be
casted it
hours.
today.
yeah, he casted it today.
Alright, then yeah.
In the morning, I think.
Yeah, then I have 41 hit points right now.
But you'll take your short rests. Consume any potions or anything like that. And
Yeah,
then it's up to you. What do you want to do?
I want to take 1 mana potion for level 2. So I can be able to cast Barrel Sprite or something
I should
to
have
across
also.
the first level.
But what are you guys doing? You guys took your short rest.
Mm-hmm.
What's the next step?
I have no idea what's going on, so I will follow the rest.
Well, Angie, you've entered the town hall in Bumbleton, in Lavender Hill, which was your objective from the last game, to look for
Mm-hmm.
Bree's family members. You went down the stairs, and in the first room, you fought a couple of goblins.
Okay.
And there are many behind. Many, we don't know how much. Because
There's more
it's
than one behind the
one.
next door, as far as you're
Yep.
aware.
So
Yep.
I automatically say many.
Okay. And I have mage armor on.
So how do we want to open this door?
Bash it.
I can lockpick it.
That is a much better idea, actually.
Mhm.
Yeah, it is.
Yes,
Gonna
let's
hold her
be
up.
quiet about
Guide her.
Okay, so you're both standing in front of the door. You're holding up Zira. In front of
I
you.
have moved the bodies away so they could do that because
Sure,
we
yeah.
had bodies stacked
Yeah.
on against the door.
Go ahead
If
and
we
roll.
are done,
disgusting.
if
Go ahead
we
and
are
roll a
done, you
thieves'
have
tools
to
check,
get a holder for
Zira.
toddlers, so you can put Zera in here.
Can I throw a body at another body? Just like yeet.
Woot, woot.
Okay, let me
You are
see.
guided.
What does that add again?
1d4.
right? Okay.
Yep.
Do I need...
It's your dexterity plus your proficiency plus your guidance.
That's 22.
Okay. Without too
Hooray.
much effort, you quickly rummage through the tumbles. You click. You hear that you've managed to unlock the door.
Yay.
You don't know if
Great.
anybody on them side is rushing with the key or anything like that, but it's open right now.
Well,
You ready?
can we set up the battle map? Because George is gonna do something
Sure.
very out of what George would normally do.
It's
Okay.
ready.
I would be in front of the. I have at this point picked up the hand axe that I threw at the wall.
Yeah.
I'd
But
say
at the
can
moment,
also
we
be
have
behind me when I'm in front of
George
the
over
door.
there. Sure. We have Zero over there. George is holding her, and then Utsil's behind them. Where's the rest of you?
Can it be? Oh, can it be next to George?
Sure.
I mean, I'll be in
On the
the
other side, I
middle of the room, like.
There's
I
no
mean,
middle,
on the
but
other
I'll put
side.
you over there. On the other
Okay.
side, sure. If he goes over there, I can put you over there.
Okay, so
I'm going
Well, hold up. Bree and
behind?
Riva aren't in yet.
can the range be behind
Yeah.
us? I mean, that would be the best.
Alright. If you want to have Riva behind you, should go over there. Bree, where do you want to go?
behind Angie.
Behind Angie. Alright, there you go.
So
And I'm not
as-
concentrating
Yeah.
on Barrel
None of you are
Spray.
concentrating. Angie is
is.
still concentrating on dancing lights that she's had to recast a couple of times.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
as Zira completes her lockpicking, George just put her down next to him. So and just all right, everyone, hold your attacks. I'm gonna as he pulls his form as like this,
Mm-hmm.
and he just wants to slam open the door as everyone holds their whatever they want to hold.
Okay.
Throw X attack, I guess. Against the
I
first target I see.
Yeah, now that if this space moves up, I assume that you guys get a good look of the room, the best you can get at least. Let's see.
I will move up as well then.
Yeah, I'm trying to give you guys the best options you've got, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna put Angie over there. So then everybody except for really Zira has a good shot in the room because sorry, but you'll have a good shot on anybody on the left.
All right, so
Let's go!
everyone's
Let me check
holding
where
their
people
things
are
because
exactly.
Mhm.
Okay, like that. Well, you guys do take a short rest, so. As George readies to bust open this door, go ahead.
Can we all hold attacks?
I would like, yeah, that's what you're all doing. So,
Okay, yeah.
I
Great.
would like for you all to roll initiative just ahead of time.
okay.
Just so we can be ahead of this a little bit. And
Damn.
then we'll get into it.
Oh, that's sad.
Oh,
Okay.
but why am I in the back when I roll the highest? So stupid.
Alright, 25.
Well, you-
sorry.
You wanted to be behind NG.
Yeah, natural 20 for Bree,
Okay, 25 to 20, natural 20 for Bree. Okay.
and a 23 for for Angie.
That does. Oh, wait. Angie, did you get 23?
No.
Oh
No,
no,
that's
for Riva.
not-
Sorry,
Excuse me?
something with names and numbers. Just
And
fucked up
maybe
right now.
because you've played me for a few times.
No,
No.
yeah, a few times, but not today.
No,
playing
that
Rita
was
today.
Chloe.
Yeah.
With a.
So- First Bree.
Okay.
Really
20
fast.
to 15.
15.
George with 15. Okay.
Ooh.
15 to 10.
10.
10.
And Utso's first, I think.
I'm
Yeah.
faster. Yeah. I mean, it's. I think it's better if I go first, so I can
mean,
clear
it's-
the way.
Yeah, it's on deck space, which means that you do go first. So
Yeah. Because I
Utsil
have plus
and then
1.
Angie. Okay. Zero. What did you get?
I got a 20.
But
I
you got a
came bit
20.
late.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I came a bit. I didn't hear it because something happened.
Yeah. So keep in mind that you're after Riva.
I'm after.
So
you,
if I miss
okay.
if I miss your turn, it's because you're not in the initiative order on the proper area.
I get that. Discord was wonky on my end again, so I didn't
That's fine.
hear we had to roll.
10,
Willy wonky.
10.
Willy wonky.
Willy Wonka. Oh, wait.
No, Willy wonky.
Willy Wanker. So
DM.
Woo 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 woo.
this room gets revealed. This thing is over there.
That's interesting. Do we see anybody?
You will as
You should get the Saving Private Ryan scene where the Germans and the Americans just stand.
I've never seen that movie though, so I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, I wouldn't get it.
I do really have to
Yeah.
watch that though.
I know
Oh,
what you're talking about.
Skeeta,
No, no. Why?
Stop!
Why?
Alright.
Why? Why?
Angie, fireball all of them.
No!
The
no,
door
no, no.
gets slammed
No.
open. George, I would like for you to make a deck save.
I have I have fireballed the building in the at will, so you don't have any level 3rd spell slots.
Dex save. That's a 4.
So, because you guys gave them a little bit of time to prepare, a heavy crossbow that's hanging on the opposite side, the moment the door is opened, fires and manages to damage you for 4 points. But because you now rush in, all of you get to do your readied attacks. So, first of all, top of the round, Bree, you get to do what you want to do. You can see into the room.
Yeah.
You can see the brute over here and this
Yeah.
regular goblin.
I want to use my first action to cast Vicious Mockery on that brute I can see. The first
Right,
one.
on the brute, that is a... What the fuck's that? Wisdom. Oh.
Yes, that's wisdom.
That is a 12. So that's
A
a fail.
12
Go ahead and roll
fails.
for damage.
Yes. That's
That
5 hit
one's-
points of psychic damage.
Ooh, 5 hit points of psychic damage. Very well.
So I
And
yell
he
at him, you
has
should be
disadvantage on
here,
his next
you
attack roll.
idiot." Yeah, and he has disadvantage.
Okay.
So-
That's
That
your
was the
action.
first,
Well, that
yeah, I'm
this
staying right
yeah,
here.
You guys are just holding all your actions, so that's all you get to do.
Yeah.
It's just that. They don't get to do anything,
Yeah.
so it's basically a surprise round. After that, it's Riva's turn, and Zero, you're on deck. So what does Riva do? Riva can only look really straight ahead of her and see... Well, she can actually, with a little bit of an angle, she can see the two goblins and the brute, but George is in front
Yeah.
of her.
Could she make an attack with her bow, or...
She would, but I would give any enemy, because of George standing right in front of her, I would give them half cover.
Yeah. Well, that's okay, because she has 2 attacks she can make, so...
Right.
She will both aim them at the same goal.
Which one?
Same targets. Same one. Which one did you say she can? The one Bree already.
She can see these 3.
These 3. Then she wants to get the one on the right because he's a bit in the corner.
Is that this one?
Yes, that
Alright,
one.
very well. Go ahead and roll for that damage.
First attack, I think.
Oh yeah, go ahead and roll for that attack first. The damage.
First is a 12 to hit. Second is a 13 to hit. So I think both of those are not.
12 and
hit.
13 both miss, sadly.
Yeah. So she's trying to hit them, but it's hard to aim over George's head.
It's hard to hit them and also not hit George. But Zira, it is your
Yeah.
turn. You can see the brute right in front of the door and the guy in the corner. Same one as Riva just shot at.
Well,
What do you want to do?
I will ray across the brute.
Hey, very well. It's an
Ray of
attack
Frost.
roll. Go for it. I'm gonna
20
try
to hit.
20 hits.
Okay, let me just... Been a while since I actually did damage, so let me just make sure I take the right rolls. Yes. 2d 8.
Oh, fuck.
That's 12 points of cold damage.
12 points of cold damage, very well.
He,
Okay.
he has a cold now. He needs to sneeze.
Alright. How much damage? 12? Okay.
12.
Hachi.
Alright, that is Zira's turn. After Zira, it is George's turn. Motherfucking...
Nice when the DM starts swearing.
I mean, this is
and
just
shouting.
an attack, right?
It's just for the
so
light.
I'll just,
it's just a
a
ranged
little-
attack you can make.
Yeah, so well, if it's just an attack again.
Or a spell. You can make a spell. You can do a ranged spell.
Okay. Well, Sacred Flame on the Brute.
Sacred Flame on the Brute, very well.
So deck safe.
Dexterity saving throw on his end is going to be a 18.
They'll succeed.
Alright.
Nothing.
After George, it is Utsil's turn.
Hey, I was throwing an axe at the first target I could see, which is probably the brute.
Well, at an angle, you actually can't see the Brute, but you can see this goblin.
I will throw an axe at the first target, so that's that goblin,
Go for it.
which is a 20 to hit
20 hits.
for 7 points of damage.
7, okay. Very well. You throw the axe, it hits him, and immediately flies back. That goblin's not looking well anymore.
That's for last groom.
After Utsil, Angie, it's your turn.
Yes. Which one can I see?
You, standing over there, can see this guy, and not that way. You can see this guy. That's it, really. The Brute has too much
Okay.
cover. This one you can just barely see.
Okay. Can I hit it? Try and hit it?
You can. It
With-
will have half cover, so a little bit higher AC because people are standing in front of you.
Firebolts.
But go ahead and roll
Okay.
for an attack roll.
No, not fireball. Fire bolts.
Sad.
I hate you all.
We just want to see fire, the Fury fire again.
Yeah,
I
in your
don't have
hair.
that anymore. That's a 19.
19 hits.
Yeah.
Switch up.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll for damage.
Oh my god.
Yes, queen.
2d10.
Mm-hmm.
I remember. That's 10 damage.
10 points of damage. That guy is not looking well at all anymore.
Oh.
After Angie, back top of the round. Bree, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Yep. Should I
Switch
do
this
the
back
same
up.
thing as I did last time? Probably.
So the party's all standing over there. You guys are attacking that direction. What did you do last time?
What I did last time was dash and get through everyone to make sure I'm in the room and I can attack them easier and give some people advantage. by doing that.
And we'll get hit easier.
Yeah.
With 15 feet, you can stand over there.
Okay, 25 feet was that, right?
No, that's 15 feet because you can move through other people's spaces like normal. You just
Oh,
told me
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 15 feet.
I have 10 feet left and then I can still make an attack.
You can.
Or
You
take
still.
an action.
You just. The only thing you use is a little bit of your movement. You still got 10
Yeah,
feet of movement
okay.
left, and everything else.
Yeah. Then what I want to do is what I want to do is move a little bit to the side, to the left, my left.
I don't know which side of this. Do you want to go deeper into the room or to the wall, to the edge?
You see the side Breeze facing?
Don't
where her
tell me
head
that.
is?
Do you want to deeper into the room or to
Deeper
the wall?
into the room
Okay. Because left and
because
right doesn't
there are
work.
more enemies.
Because
Yeah.
I have two webcams that are, one is reversed and the other one isn't. So I don't
Yeah.
know which one you mean. But
Okay.
that
Then
works.
she's using her bonus action because she got another spell slot from her mana potion for Barrel's Pride.
Okay.
When she will do that, she will cast it and try to attack the one that she already hit with Vicious Mockery.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Let's see, I hope that hits because that would be nice. That's a 19 to hit.
19 hits. Just barely though. But a hit.
Yeah, great. And that's 13 points of magical piercing damage.
13 points of damage. Well, part of that's also force, right?
Magical pierce and force damage.
Alright,
I
you
think.
stab through the brute's plates. He angrily snarls at you, but Still standing upright. He is looking bloodied though.
Yes.
After Bree, and that's all your stuff. So Riva's turn, and Zira, you're on deck.
Yeah. Riva is behind George,
That is correct.
but she is still trying to hit her target again. So the one that's in the room in the corner.
In the corner again. Go ahead and make those attack rolls.
Yes.
They do have
Same.
half cover.
Yes. First one is a 24 to hit.
24
Second is
hits.
a 23 to hit.
Also hits.
Hehe, I like. So that's 2d8 plus 8. Because her charisma of her dexterity modifier is plus 4. So that's 12 points of piercing damage for that guy.
With 2 well-placed arrows in this goblin's chest, this goblin falls to the ground and dies.
Ooh, nice. I like that. And that's Riva's turn. She's staying right here because she don't want to block anyone.
Alright, Zira, your turn, and George, you're on deck.
Well, I will attack the brute again
Okay,
with my Ray of Frost, and now because Bree is next to him, I get my advantage, so I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a 12. That's sad.
12 misses. The Ray of Frost
Even
hits
with
the
the
armor and
advantage?
just dissipates. But he was hit with Barrel Sprite, which means that you can add a d4, which doesn't help your case, but you know.
Maybe next time.
After Zira, it's the goblin's turn.
I thought I was on deck.
You're on deck, but the goblins are first. I don't say when the enemy is.
Oh.
It's the goblins and you.
Well, that's confusing.
Sorry.
Don't do that.
I've done that
No,
already
it's
in the
not
past
anymore.
like 20 sessions.
That's confusing.
Those goblins have one very clear target.
Yep.
So, they're all going to fire a shot at you, Bree. First, that
Oh,
one
God.
for natural 1.
Yeah,
And
that's
that one, natural 1.
Wow.
Also
And that
fails.
one, 21.
21. That one hits.
They're all scared because
Christ. You
except
suffer
that one.
8 points of, as this fearsome halfling rushed into the room. You suffer 8 points of piercing damage and you need to roll a constitution saving throw.
Yes, 4 barrels. Right. So let's
Mhm.
see. Okay.
Poison.
Come on.
You can do it, hun.
No, it's a
Aw.
9.
No, you can't.
9. Barrel Sprite fades.
Yep. And the problem is, I only have a 3rd level spell slot left. So I
Yeah,
can
that's
try
that's
it again, but hypnotic pattern. That's
Um,
it.
Yeah.
After
So,
their
yeah.
turn, George, you're on deck. And Utsil, you're the next player in the
Oh,
order. So
fuck.
start figure out what you want to do. George,
Dance.
what do you want to do?
Okay, so I'm now.
Yes.
First, whilst in the room, spiritual weapon appears behind the brute.
Alright.
Then George will start getting into the room. Will be at the wall side of the brute. So
Nope.
Yeah.
There the door goes.
there goes the door.
Yep.
However, first attack from the spiritual weapon, or an attempt to.
You can flank with Bree, by the way, if you wish to do that.
Well, her barrel sprite sort of faded, so I kind of didn't want to do that.
Alright, that's fair. Hey, there you go.
But you know,
You get advantage too, right? It's not just.
I'm not gonna attack. Don't worry about my
Oh.
advantage. I'm not gonna attack.
Mm.
I'm hoping for
Okay.
someone else to flank with me. No offense, but a 14 will miss.
14 does miss.
No. How is that not offensive?
You just lost your spell. I mean,
Yeah.
You
And
just
deny
lost,
that.
also
you
happened
lost
to
your
you.
shot.
But other than that, I want him to make a dexterity saving throw as we still throwing out. Yeah, still that's the best one. So
Dexterity
Sacred
saving throw is a
Flame on-
19.
Yeah, no, that's not
Although
gonna
he's being attacked from all
That's
sides,
true.
he still managed to dodge away your Sacred Flame.
That's turn.
After George, it is the turn of the strangely clad goblin in the back of the room.
Fireball.
Nah,
Yeah, he's going to fireball.
it's not. It's not as bad as that.
Oh, but it is bad, right? Right.
Feeble mind.
Sorry.
Feeble
that's a-
mind.
I need. Let's see. It doesn't do that much damage yet. So Bree,
Yeah.
I need you to roll a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Why is that a straight roll for me? It's a 7.
A 7?
Yeah.
I'm afraid a 7 is a failure.
You kidding? Ah!
Oh god, I'm gonna remove the door. Okay, the door's still there.
Oh
Door's
shit!
gone.
The door
Mother
is gone.
The door's
door's
gone. Oh my
It
God.
disappeared. Oh my god.
Bree, your mind begins to twist and your vision begins to blur a little bit, and you are a little confused.
Oh, I was gonna say if you're gonna stab me, I'm gonna.
She could.
After that, Utsil, it's your turn, and Angie, you're on deck.
You
Yeah.
should stab Angie.
Range.
Fuck off.
Raid Shadow Legends as a bonus action.
Huh?
Rage as a bonus
Okay.
action.
You rage, very well.
That's far-fetched, but it would be great for a sponsor.
I mean, rage, raid, it rhymes. Then I'll run opposite side of George, flanking with the goblin brute.
See, I'm
15
too wide
feet.
for the spaces. I'm almost pushed out of the room.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
too
guys
thick.
are all just dummy thick.
Yeah.
Yep.
But with 15 feet of movement, you can get there.
And the clap of our air cheeks alerted the goblins. Okay.
Yeah, they did. Well, you guys were just talking a lot, so.
Yeah. I will attack the goblin twice, but
Go for it.
twice with the axe.
With advantage.
The first attack is at 19. The second is at 23 to hit.
19 hits, 23 also hits.
For 11 points of damage. Twice 11 points of damage, so 22 points of damage.
Very well, 22 points of damage. This goblin is looking bloodied. 22. Okay. As Utsil just carves into this goblin twice, that is a little, they were kind of like just chilling, seeing what was happening, and suddenly you guys burst through the door. After that, it's Angie's turn, unless Utsil, you want to do anything else, because you used 2 attacks only, and you have 3 normally. Oh wait, you used bonus action to rage.
No.
Never mind.
Yeah, I have 2.
Angie, it's your turn. Will you
It's a
fireball the
great
room now?
fireball.
Yes, I will.
I would
And
like for-
Everyone inside.
fire bolts, not ball.
Alright.
Well, you
Jeez.
I
could.
mean, everyone's there now. Anyway.
Which one do you want to attack?
Yeah.
You can see the brute and the little goblin behind him.
Oh, well, I already rolled, so I will have to choose one. I can still hit the one I hit.
Well, I'll
last
save.
time,
I'll
right?
save you the trouble. 14 misses on both.
Oh, Nice.
Uh-uh.
I will hit two. So I will.
Hit the
change-
doorpost because you don't hit anything.
I will change. Motherfucker. 2 sorcery points for a bonus action.
For a spell slot.
Spell slot, yeah.
Which level is that?
No, not a spell slot. No.
Okay.
Let me
then
see.
what are you doing
I'm
with
gonna. Where is it? I put it here.
that? Bree, it's your turn next to start planning what you want to do. So this doesn't happen.
I did plan it, but it's I can cast another spell. Not doesn't.
Alright, so
mention...
you're using a meta magic option.
Yeah, a quicken spell.
What-
I said it.
Quicken spell. Very well. Alright.
And that cost me 2 sorcery points. So I will step forward. One
Alright.
step. Yes. Can I see more now?
No, because the what? No, not yet, because that's where the door is. So.
I will step 1 forward until I see more.
Okay. You'd have to make your way through the door.
Mm-hmm.
And now
I'll
you can
stand
see
in the
all of
corner
them.
though. Okay, then I will try and hit one with not as much cover.
That's
Is
the
it one?
one directly in front of you. The rest is all behind your allies.
Great.
One brute in 5 feet
Yeah.
range of you.
There's the one brute right in front of you, and there's a goblin behind him.
Okay,
But the rest is
then
all behind your friends.
the one in front of me, I will. Shit. I will.
You could have
shock and
seen
grasp.
him all along, but alright, Shark and Grasp, go for it.
Yeah. God damn it.
He is wearing metal armor, so you can roll with advantage.
Okay. That's a 12.
12 misses.
Right?
So you reach out with the shocking graph and the lightning just doesn't seem to connect. Sadly.
Yeah, awesome. Awesome. Yeah, nice. Now I'm standing next to it. Fucking hell.
Is that it?
I mean,
Doesn't have a reaction. Well, wait, no, it does. You missed.
yeah.
No, but Angie has more stuff, but I'm wondering if she remembers.
No, I do not. So I will just
Alright.
walk back. Oh,
As a-
wait.
Yeah?
No. I have the alien tentacle
Yeah, you do. There we go.
thingy.
Hey.
Hey, she
Who do you
remembers.
target with that?
Yeah.
You can target anybody because they are all within 30 feet of you.
The asshole I just missed.
Alright, that's a charisma saving throw on his end. Super charismatic, of course.
Of course.
It's an 8.
Nope.
Alright, go ahead and roll for the damage.
I don't remember.
Then you should find out. Okay. It's not my job to know.
Give me a moment.
Okay,
Write those
we'll
stuff
wait.
down on your character sheet because
I
then
already
you
have
can-
it. I already 3d6.
Alright, go ahead and roll for it.
And it's frightened.
Alright.
Oh, that's nice. Then we'll see more of the rooms over there.
That's a 14.
14 points of damage. Very well. As I said, this goblin is not doing well at all.
He is frightened until the next start of my turn.
Alright.
That's
all you can do. After
I can
Angie.
move.
Well, yeah, but you'll get an opportunity attack if you want to do that. It's possible.
No, never mind.
Well, there you go.
Thank you.
After that, it's the Brute's turn. The Brute saw someone summon a space tentacle.
Oh.
He will attack you. He has disadvantage due to Vicious Mockery and the Frightened condition, so he'll make both attacks just regular. He'll take the disadvantage, I guess. The first attack against you, Angie, is a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Second attack is a 7.
Misses.
You do suffer
Wait, no, that's still no.
9 points of slashing damage. As his greatsword just rakes across from you. That's just his frightened reaction, just immediately going like, ah! And attack you. But
How
after
much?
his
9?
turn, yeah, total of 9 points of slashing damage. Bree, it's up to you, and Riva's on deck.
Yes, because of my condition. Do I have to make another
Right.
check? Or do I have...
No, not yet. Let's see.
Okay.
Da-da-da-da.
So that
I need you to roll a d10.
D10, okay. To
Your
see what the effect
condition?
is.
Yes.
It's an 8.
8. Very well.
Oh god.
Let's see. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
I don't like where this is going. With what am I attacking?
Your rapier.
With my rapier. Okay, then I know what I have to add. Plus 5. It's a 14 to hit.
1 second. Oh, no, that actually doesn't matter. As Bree swipes with her rapier towards you, Utsil, you just barely manage to block it out of the way. As she is
Okay.
kind of standing there in a dazed confusion.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Step out of it.
Oh, that would have been much worse. I should have read that spell better. That's fine. I need you to make a wisdom saving
Okay.
throw. And now
Okay.
I could have affected a lot of creatures in a 10-foot sphere, but I've messed up. I targeted only one. Could have been much
It's
worse.
a 5. So
It's a
I'm
5.
still,
Nothing changes.
Yeah. Okay, good to know.
It's Riva's turn though, and Zero, you're on deck.
Yeah.
Yes.
Riva is still outside of the room.
That is correct, but she can still has a good eye on the brute
The
and the guy
brute,
behind him.
yes. Yes, let's first take out the brute because he doesn't have that much. Yeah, he doesn't look that good. So
Hey, go
let's
for it.
take him out first. If he's gonna make 2 attacks against him, first one will be a 24 to hit.
24 hits.
Second will be natural 20.
Also hits.
Whoop whoop.
Woohoo! So that's 3d8 plus 8. Right? Yeah.
You're the
No,
one that should know.
One of the d8s doubles. So can I?
You can roll 2
theoretically
dice if you want
also-
to.
Yeah. Okay, let's just first roll the normal thing. And the 5 counts double, so it's 10 plus 2 is 12. 12 plus 8 is 20 hit points of piercing damage.
If you're going to be doing this in this way, I'll keep it for now. If you're going to be rolling all the dice at the same time, if your second attack is a natural 20, your second die will be
your
the one
second
that
attack.
doubles.
Yeah.
Just
wait.
to keep it clear.
And
Because
it's
I haven't
5
set it
plus
before, it's
9
fine.
Plus 4, it's 9 plus 8 is 17.
So 17 points of
then-
damage?
Yeah, so because I would like to do this the proper way, so it's
Right.
17, sorry,
Alright.
points of damage.
With that, the first arrow sinks into his chest through the armor, and he dies, and then the second arrow just sinks into him as well. The first arrow would have been it, but he dies regardless.
Yep. Yeah, but it's only one target for me, so
That is
yeah.
correct. Well, no, there's a guy
So,
behind
yeah.
it, but that's fine. Oh.
Yep.
Can't reveal that yet.
Riva moves a bit closer,
Okay.
and so she is in the door opening, but
There
a
you go.
little more, in exactly in that position, so she can see other creatures in the room,
She
and
can
she's
see
not
these
blocking
two
for
goblins
Zira.
now.
Yes.
Alright.
That's great.
After Riva, Zira, it's your turn, and George, you're after the goblins.
Okay, well, I can't see anyone now, so I will have also
That's true.
in the room.
Okay, where do you want to be? Next to George, in front of Angie?
Well, let me be first. Go in next to. Is there? I can't really see it correctly if there is a space. Who's standing where?
You have Angie, Bree, George, Utsil, spiritual weapon, goblin.
Okay. Yes. Then I will go. Stand. Well. Can I stand next between Angie and Bree? Is that is that possible? Okay.
You're standing in front of Riva, but yes, you can.
So you can stab me again?
She's
Yes,
pretty small,
obviously.
so that's okay.
Obviously, I'm gonna stab you again. Well, Riva can easily shoot over me. I'm very.
Tiny.
Yes, I will do the ray of frost on the goblin I can see now.
Hey, go for it.
Natural 20.
Natural 20 hits.
Woohoo!
Little waste.
22 points of damage.
He had 1 or 2 points of health less, so the ice just shoots through him, and he kind of just freezes like up against the wall. He is dead. Now you notice, as most of your enemies in that area are gone, this room used to be some type of office area, most likely, but has been converted to a small temple-like shrine.
I do not like this one bit, I declare.
After Zira, it's the goblin's turn, which there's only 2 left. Okay. One of them is going to shoot. No, Utsil's the closest. They're going to shoot both at Utsil. For the first arrow towards you, Utsil is a 6 to hit, and the other arrow is a 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Down. There you go. You suffer. Not that much damage, I think. 5 points of damage, half to 2.
Oh yeah.
They're scary, okay?
Very,
scary.
very scary. I mean, they did kill me in the last fight, so.
But then, George, it's your turn.
So the hammer will move 20 feet straight forward, or straight forward towards the goblins to make it more clear.
Only needs to move 10 feet to get there. I don't know if you want to have him anywhere else.
Well, I wanted to ask that 20 feet, didn't I?
Okay, that's 10, 15.
I'm
George
gonna push it
notices
against the wall.
as a fellow caster that this thing is casting something, or at least
did.
So
It's kind of like this goblin is dressed in bright pink clothing, has this weird scepter, and he's kind of like hee dancing in the whole
Prince
fight.
Carnival is
Exactly,
being
exactly.
I like the noises you make and for NPCs and monsters. Woo! Hee! Yeah.
George will move also himself towards the corner of that room for now.
Okay.
Then the weapon will try to attack the little spellcaster.
Go for it.
She's a 21 to hit.
Hits.
Will be 7 points of force damage.
Alright. This hammer just slams into this goblin. This goblin immediately goes hee and dies.
Ow.
Falls.
Oh, guys! How many hit points?
He had 7 hit points.
7!
George
Oh my
just-
god! And I
A
thought
little-
I had little.
A little shocked about what just happened and confused.
Yeah.
One
George
second.
adverts his...
The moment you do that, though,
Oh.
this goblin over here begins to laugh a little weird, going, huh? Seemingly copying the same madness of his friend before, Mad.
Okay.
But the spell does not
Right.
continue.
Well, then
Does-
a sacred flame will be cast on that guy, as that is weird.
He's like,
So he needs to make a dexterity save. She might be dexterous, we'll see.
oh,
It's a good
he
way to
takes
figure it
on-
out.
Still has the same. There you go. 8.
Well, he'll take 8 points of radiant damage.
Alright, this guy is still standing after that, though.
Hmm.
You go.
Okay, so it's not the exact same.
The madness seemed to have been transferred.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
that could be a problem. That's the turn.
Just so you know, I'm not shown on stream, by the way.
Oh, right, because, boop, there you go. Sorry, it's because
Ooh.
Angie was gone before.
Yeah,
Oof.
I just looked at the stream.
After George, though, it's the one that just got hit with your Sacred Flame. He kind of turns to you and goes, no! And he looks at you for a moment, points a finger, and goes, huh? And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh god.
George.
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 Which he's
Okay.
very bad at.
Well, my rolls are pretty bad. So it's the 13.
13 is still a success, as you feel a little giggle coming up in your own person, going like, huh? No, not funny.
I mean, he was already giggling from the guy just vanishing instantly. From the...
That's fair, that's fair. After that guy's turn, Utsil, your turn. What do you want to do? And
Hey.
Angie, you're on deck.
I will throw an axe at the one who giggled
Hey, go for it.
for 17 to hit
Hits.
for 12 points of damage.
Aye. And with that goblin going, huh, gets an axe in the face. You then
Yeah,
notice
that's so
that
funny. No.
you
Is
now
it?
notice the other goblin standing in the same room just goes, hee.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Seriously?
Throw the eggs at them as well.
Go for it.
And I run in with the other eggs, slash them. First, this eggs was a 19 to hit
19 hits.
for 13 points of damage.
Aye. So he goes, hee, and then the other axe hits him. And this goblin also dies.
Then
Is he
so
done?
You turn into...
Yeah?
What does Utsu turn into?
Nothing happens past that. You guys hear, you all hear a faint dissipate throughout the room when he dies. But that's it.
Quick! George kind of just wants to move towards the next door and does the
Yes,
same
I'm-
thing.
Me
I'm
too.
joining him.
Alright, you
I
move up to
feel-
the next
I feel
door.
normal again.
Door's locked.
Okay, Zero.
Can I attack the door?
Zira, let's go.
Yes, I'm
Can I-
coming.
No, wait. Can I attack the door so that I can keep a rage up?
Sure. Okay, yeah, you can. Go
You
ahead.
see of a door.
Make no, because doors do have armor classes and hit points.
Okay.
But buildings have a damage threshold, meaning you have to deal at least X amount of damage before the damage takes hold. But go ahead and make an attack roll, Utsil. We'll see how long it will take for you to get through this.
Well, if we're gonna hit it, then George is gonna help with his spiritual weapon and himself.
18.
So
Alright, go
we
ahead
can
and
do
roll
like
for those
the
as well.
front.
18 hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
14 damage.
14 points of damage. Okay, you carve most of the lock area and it just kind of shatters and breaks. George, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Still.
It's a 10 for the spiritual weapon and it's
That
a
misses.
19 for his warhammer.
That hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
So that will be 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright, so Utsil carves on the door, kind of breaking the lock. Then George comes in, just whack, hits the door, and the door just slams open, revealing... Oh god.
Yeah,
Oh,
how are
God.
you gonna do that? No, are you seriously? Oh.
Oh, the suspense. A little S-shaped hallway
Okay.
Shit.
with a
Let
little
the
bit of
spiritual weapon go through it.
with a little bit of light on the opposite side. Okay, the spiritual weapon begins to go through.
Me too.
Okay, then. Utsil,
And I follow
Mhm.
Utsil.
Okay, so is it who? Okay, what's the marching order you guys are rushing through this? Because there's light on the opposite side. There's not another door.
George will wait a little.
So
I will
I'll
go
move
first.
closer, but I don't enter.
I need
Go after Bree.
I need the marching order. So okay, Utsil,
Utsil and Bree
Bree,
and yeah.
Zira, then who? Then who?
Angie or
George just
Riva, I
stays next
think.
to the
Riva.
door.
George just stays
Riva.
next to the door. Okay, then Riva. Angie, what are you doing? Just staying in this room?
I mean, I'm not staying, but I'm definitely going in last.
Okay. So in that case, we'll say that you're waiting on George. You guys begin to run through this hallway.
There's not a lot of room.
No, that's fair. And you guys begin to rush through, and the upside side there's not a door. So, let me put you guys in your place. Utsil, as you move through the hallway, you realize, oh no, there might be something here. But before you even recognize the thought, you've moved your way through the hallway without any traps going off.
I'm too angry. I'm too angry to
Too angry to think. In this room, though,
There's a hammer.
there will actually be a hammer, yes, but let me get it right here. Oh,
I don't like the screens because I want to see what you're setting up, DM.
I love them. I love
On
this
a moment,
suspense.
on a
Please
moment.
do it more often.
It's
Yeah,
awesome.
the screens are nice.
No, I don't like
yeah,
them
Why not? Why
Alright.
not screams? We don't
because
know
I don't
better.
like surprises.
let's see
Ex-
this here.
Except if it's a surprise attack on our side, then it's okay.
Yeah, of course.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
But then it's not a surprise for us. Then it's a surprise for them.
Only
you
in your
mean-
favor.
Yeah. But this is not a good surprise because we're gonna see what awaits us. And I'm pretty sure behind the big screen there's a red Asian dragon or something.
Yes, of course. Let me get my
Obviously.
ancient red
Terrible
dragon real
idea.
quick.
Let's
Yeah.
fight a dragon at level 5.
5.
Oh yeah.
Because
Me.
Lucas just loves loves dragons. That
Yep.
he does. He does.
Hypnotic pattern on the dragon.
I mean, I see a big cage.
So,
Yeah.
Could it be Nicholas?
in this next room...
It's
Ah.
Nicolas
Oh, God.
Cage.
Oh, it doesn't show all of them. Hold up.
Now
No,
it
no,
goes.
no. There we go.
Trembling.
So, you guys begin to rush through. I'd like for everybody to roll initiative again.
Oh god, here we go again.
George, do you follow in after Riva goes into the tunnel?
If nothing goes off, I suppose.
Alright. In that case, we'll put Angie behind
Wow.
George there.
Look, okay,
weapons
I'm
in
the
there.
one with Revivify. I'm doing
Alright.
my job.
25 to 20.
Uh,
That's a
You
little
have
21.
to set your standards lower for the
21.
rest of us.
Alright, Utsil with a 21. 20 to 15.
Lower.
Okay. 1 second. Okay, 15 to 10.
Yeah,
Lower.
14.
11.
12.
I'm pretty sure
Okay,
Bree
I heard
left
a
this round.
14.
Yep, for me.
14 from Angie. Then a 12 from Zira, I
Yes.
assume.
For me.
And then an 11 from George.
Yes. Correct.
And Bree, what do you got?
Bree got an 8.
Huh?
Riva got also an 8, but she has a +4, while Bree has a +2.
Yeah, then-
So Bree's literally last.
Yep.
Well, she's second in the room.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, that's stupid. But again, yeah.
Alright. Here we go. Top of the round. Utsil, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
I will.
You're still
Alright.
raging. We'll
That's
say
good.
that this whole bit, because you guys attacked and then broken 1 turn, so 1 turn extra has passed, which means the last fight took 2 turns, I think.
3. No, then to 3 in a total, right? Or 4.
We'll say 3 turns total, so that means you still have 7 turns on your rage left and 7 turns on your spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
Please, tally those on your character sheets. It's going to be hard for me to keep track of that. But top of the round, it's your turn.
Not
You're
gonna
standing
be
in the
7
doorway. Nothing has
rounds.
gone off. You see in front of you 2 bugbears, 1 goblin to your left, a goblin brute right in the middle. You see a goblin way in the back with a little bow, and you see, I would actually be flying 5 feet up, one of those little motherfucking monster demons.
Ah, okay. Let's take those down.
What do you do?
I will rush into the room, throwing my axe at the bugbear.
Alright, how far do you want to rush into the room?
In front of the bugbear.
There? Or there?
Let's
Or that
say the.
bugbear?
Oh yeah, there's 2 bugbears.
Yeah.
There's 2 of them.
Let's say there. Yeah.
Alright, very well. You're standing in front of one of these bugbears. Nothing else is currently within your range.
Nope.
Well, I can throw my axe.
You can throw your axes before you take your movement. So go ahead and do that.
Yeah, I will throw my axe at the goblin. There's 1 goblin, right?
Yes, there's 1
Just
goblin
normal
here in
goblin.
front of a cage.
I will throw my axe at the goblin first.
Alright, go for it.
For 13 to hit.
13 does not hit, just barely misses. He's like, ah! And he ducks out of the way. The axe just kind of hits the metal of the cage behind it, and in there you hear a couple of halflings go, ah!
Sorry. Then I will attack the bugbear twice.
Alright, go ahead and make your 2 attacks.
First attack is 21 to hit
21 hits.
for 9 points of damage, and the second attack is a 21 to hit
21 also hits
for 3 points of damage.
for 3 points of damage. That bugbear is looking bloodied. At the end of Utsil's
my
turn, it is the goblin's turn.
I'll be right back.
Well, Utsil, hold up. They're going to attack you because you're the one in the room.
Wait.
I heard
They're
goblins.
going to
Yeah,
attack you.
one goblin will shoot an arrow at you for 19 to hit.
That will hit.
You suffer 7 points of slashing damage, halved to 3. Now you can go. Because the other goblin, with a bit of effort, is
Alright.
going to shoot at you, Bree. Bree, you have a +5 to your armor class against this
Hey.
shot, which means I'm pretty sure he can't hit you. For 22 to hit,
23 it is right now.
then he misses. He tries to shoot the arrow like between his allies and just can't. He's like, yeah, and he fires him in. The arrow just hits the wall behind you. No effect. After the goblins, it's the goblin brute's turn. I mean, the brute is going to attack Utsil. So he moves up a little bit. And he's going to be attacking Utsil recklessly twice. For his first attack is a 20 to hit, which hits. The second attack is an 11 to hit, which misses. So his first attack deals 10 points of damage, half to 5 to Utsil. So if somebody could message him on Discord or her on Discord that she lost those hit
How
points.
How many damage?
5 points of damage total, because it's 10 halved.
Okay.
After that, it is the bugbear's turn. One of which is also going to be attacking Utsil, but the other one is going to stand over there. The one that does attack Utsil is going to try and hit him for a 15 hit, which hits. Which means Utsil will suffer. Let's see. Bugbear. Yeah. Utsil suffers 10 points of piercing damage from his Morning Star, halved to 5 as well. So, add that to the thing. After that, Angie, it's your turn.
Yes, I can't do anything, so I will hold my action.
What are you holding it for?
For when I see an enemy,
What are you going to do when you see an enemy?
I wasn't finished yet. I'm sorry.
Oh, Vera. Oh my god.
I will
Sexy
fire a
motherfucker.
fireball.
Balls? Oh.
Small?
Hey,
At
Vero.
it.
Just a shame.
When Angie
Let's
sees
burn
an
us
enemy,
all.
she'll fire a firebolt at it. Very well. After
We're gonna let it burn.
Angie,
burn.
Zira, it's your turn. Bree is the only one that's a little in your way.
Yep.
But at an angle, you can see the Goblin Brute and the Bugbear. That's attacking Utzel.
Well, if I
Utzel,
can
by the
see
way,
them
took a
and
total of 10 points of damage. That's already halved.
All right.
well,
So
if
0.
I can see them and they're attacking Utzel, which means Utzel's next to them, I'm just gonna go and do my Ray of Frost to
Right.
them.
The Bugbear has half cover, which means he gets +2 to his AC. The Brute does not.
Well, if I can see the Brute the best, I will do the Brute.
Farewell, go for it.
Well, that's a 19, but you know,
Hits.
try to get a natural 20 with the advantage from Utzel.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, but 23 also hits, so
23 still hits.
who cares? Still, 13 points of cold damage.
13 points of cold damage. Very well.
Freeze, you coward!
As you screech that out, this goblin just freezes from the cold shrivel you send down his back.
Now he has to sneeze because he has a cold.
Sure. He goes, achoo. After
That's a
Zira,
very
in that
low
case, unless you want to move Zira.
Sneeze. So.
Well, that was what I did.
Hey, George, in that case, it's your turn.
Oh, whoosh! I am back a lot. Back far.
Yes. Your spiritual weapon
So-
can still attack, that's for the record.
Big Spirit is gonna move next to the. Well, there's two bugbears. He's
This
gonna
one?
move in the middle there.
Oh, here.
Yeah, so you can hit both.
Alright.
I'm gonna hit the one that is sort of standing next to the door.
Alright.
I feel like. Yeah.
Yeah, you're
I
going
don't
to
know
be
what I
attacking
feel
this
like
one.
I'm doing that. That's what I'm doing.
Go for
25 to hit.
25 hits.
He takes 11 points of force damage.
Ugh, that hurts. You
Other than that-
slam him with the hammer, and he's immediately like, "Ugh," and it's looking not too well.
Can
Nobody.
I hold the dash action for when there is room or space
You
in
could-
this hallway?
If you want to use all your movement, you can be in front of Bree. I'll allow that. It's 10,
Okay.
20. It's technically
Do
30
it.
feet, but I'll give it to you.
Do it.
Well, I'll take it then. I'll
Yeah.
go there.
Great job,
You
George.
step into the doorway. Then, the moment you step in within range, the bugbear will swing at you because he
Yeah,
was
that's
holding his
why you
action.
gave it to me.
Yes, but you have a great AC, so
Get
don't
fucked.
worry.
For an 18 to fuck
Yeah, get fucked.
hit, I mean.
To fuck.
Yeah,
No, he
good
doesn't
riddance.
get fucked.
And he swings, but after just getting hit by the hammer, just and just completely misses.
Well,
Wow.
Sacred Flame on that guy.
Okay, that
um,
is. Ugh,
I think-
ouch.
Yeah.
That is a 5 to
Yikes.
hit,
Well, I could roll really bad. 9 radiant damage.
or 5 to hit. That's a 5 dex save. Jesus, 9 points of radiant damage.
I go with
Very
you.
well.
He's a
He
bit
immediately,
tired.
after getting hit with the hammer, missing his attack, and begins to burn. He's not too happy with that.
Good. That's my turn.
Hey, very well. After George, Riva.
Yep.
She can't
Riva's
see
also-
anything.
Yep, she's in the back. Can she get in front of George with her
Okay.
movements?
Yes.
35 feet.
Sorry, excuse me, sorry. And then she
Yep.
gets over there. She can also stand in the corner over there if she wants to. But then the bugbear gets an attack of opportunity.
No, first next to the bugbear because she
Alright.
wants to see what's in the room, and she sees on the left side a cage. Who are inside the cage? Does she recognize
No one
anyone?
she recognizes.
Okay. Then she's using her short sword
Mm-hmm.
to attack the bugbear on the left.
Alright, go for it.
Let's go. +6, 11 to hit.
11 does not hit. She
Nope.
swings mildly and misses.
Yep.
Does she stay in the doorway?
She has used all her movement, right, or not?
She's got 5 feet left.
Yeah, then she will move away,
She can
considering
either step over here or she can step over here. Or stand with a
you can
mission.
step over there, yes.
Here,
Because
okay.
then she will still be in range of the
Yes.
bugbear.
Very well. After Riva, Bree, it's your turn.
Yes, and Bree is stepping 10 feet forward, and she's looking in the room, and she's spotting on the left side. Does she
Mhm.
recognize someone?
Yes, there is 3 people in here which she does recognize, but she'll have to have a moment to think about that before she knows their names. What do you want to do?
I want to go get closer and know their names.
Okay, you will suffer a couple of opportunity attacks if you're going to do that. If you want to use your action to make a perception check to figure this out during combat, because you're fighting right now, like this is a matter of life and death.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like recognizing these people is not necessarily your instinct priority. If you want to take
But
your
I
action to do
can-
that, you can.
But I can't dodge. I can try to improve disadvantage on them and run, right?
No.
No.
Why
You
not?
can use,
Dodging is like you're standing still and you're making sure you don't hit. You can use disengage and not take any opportunity attacks.
Okay.
But I'm saying, if you want to find out who's
in.
in this cage, you can use your action to make a perception check.
It can you can do it now without clothes.
Yeah,
Sorry.
let's do.
If I understand correctly. Oh my god.
Okay, perception check. Who is inside? A 9! Why?
9. You take a quick
Don't
look
fuck
and
me
you
over,
recognize one of the 3 faces, which
Who
is
that?
a male halfling by the name of Boris Autumnfoot, which you recognize is a shoemaker, a cobbler. It's
So
somebody you
he's not-
recognize from around Pumbleton.
Okay.
That's your action.
Why are you so stupid?
How many family did you have
At
here?
the same time, you're being attacked. So
He's
like,
not
it's
a-
like, who is
he's
that?
not
Who
a
is
family,
that?
yeah.
Wow. Like,
Yeah. And I wanna. I can't discover who's a bad guy from here because it's so crowded in there. Who are the bad guys? Because I want to use.
bad guy over there, 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 bad guy over there.
Okay.
It is a lot. I'll
Yeah.
admit.
Then I want to get an unsettling words on the one flying in the air,
Alright, the monster demon.
the monster demon.
Sure.
So he has to subtract a 6
From his
from
next saving throw.
his next saving throw. Yes.
Very well. After Bree, it's the monster demon's turn, who just heard some unsettling words.
Yep.
So, it's going
To
to
attack
cast
me,
a
of
spell.
course.
I need you to roll a. No, it's an attack roll actually. Sorry, my fault. My
Oh.
bad. My bad. For a 8 to hit, which misses.
That misses. Nice.
I'm pretty sure nothing else happens. Let me check though. Ah, fuck. Sorry, I hadn't opened the spell ahead of time. Here's on a hit. Yeah, it's only on a hit. Alright, never mind. That's
Okay.
its turn. It doesn't like that, so it's going to fly next to that cage over there.
Oh
After
no.
that, top of the round. Utsil, it's your turn.
Hit the bugbear.
It is crowded, so maybe it's a good idea to make it less crowded.
Exactly. Hit the bugbear.
Go for it. Make an attack.
Kill it.
Yeah, kill as many enemies so it's less crowded.
A 28 to hit
Hits.
Holy
for
fuck,
11
it's
damage.
28.
11 points of damage. Still standing as you whack with the first
Oh,
axe.
but not natural 20. Oh my god.
But it's still standing.
I have a really large plus. I have a
Plus
20 in my
9.
strength.
Oh my god.
All right, and another one. A 22 to hit
Also hits.
for 10 points of damage.
Alright, with that, 2 carvings with the axe. You carve into this bugbear twice. It falls to the ground, perished.
And then I will want to move forward to 10 feet. Throw my axe at the one in the back. That's
this one
that's
or
the
that
color,
one?
right? The one that's 10 feet away from
This
me.
one.
Yeah.
Alright. Go ahead and roll that attack roll. This is the axe that does not return because it's your bonus action attack.
A 17
17 hits.
for 5 points of damage.
Okay. Up 5 points of damage. Okay, it is still standing, but the moment you throw the axe in it, just kind of sinks into the chest. It goes, ah! And like a bunch of blood just spurts out of the mouth. That one's not doing well.
No, I
Utsil,
figured.
it is that goblin's turn. That goblin is going to try and shoot an arrow back at you. It's like, yeah, and fires an arrow.
Axe still stuck in his chest. So
Yep.
like, "Ugh."
It's a 12 to hit. Ouch!
Misses.
And the arrow just kind of bounces off the walls, no effect. The other one's going to make a scimitar attack against Riva for a 9 to hit, which misses.
That misses. It's a shame
All right,
for you.
as a bonus action, he's going to disengage. And he's going to fucking move. He moves back in that corner over there.
Coward.
You're cheating.
After that goblin, it's a goblin brute's turn, who just saw Utsil destroy one of his allies. So he's going to make his attack against you.
Little
Both of
dwarf
his
man
attacks.
destroying bugbear guys.
His first attack's 23.
Big 5, big 5.
It hits.
You suffer. Sorry, wrong modifier. 14 points of damage, half to 7, as one axe sinks
Ow.
into you. Second attack will be an 11 to hit, which misses. So
That misses.
with the second one, you manage to just parry it out of the side after being hit with the first attack. After that goblin brute, it's the bugbear's turn. The bugbear was hurt a lot. What's he gonna do? He's going to attack George because he missed his attack on him the first time. For a 9 to hit, George.
Yeah.
Boonk.
I'll leave you
Don't
that.
even bother.
Alright, very well.
Barely, it's-
Angie, it's your turn. Nothing has come into your range yet.
Oh shit. I will move closer. I'll move into the as far as I can.
10. You can, all of your movement, you can be behind George over there. You can see into the room. That's
Okay, can I see an enemy?
Yes, you can see the bugbear a little bit away, and the brute, which is also a little bit away. You can also see this
I will-
goblin.
I
But the
will
brute and
try.
the goblin have a little bit of cover because there's a lot of people standing in front of you.
Oh, and the other one not. Then
It would just less because only George is standing in front of you, and he's standing
then
around at the
I-
corner.
do the one with the less cover.
All right, go ahead and make your attack roll.
I'm
assuming you're
a
firebolting.
Firebolt, yeah.
Disappointing.
Mhm.
Fuck
Fireballs.
off.
It's fine.
That's a 19 to hit,
19 still hits, even with the bonus to his AC.
and that's 2d10. So that's 4 damage, and that's
Strangely enough, that motherfucker's still alive. Just misses his attacks, gets hit by a hammer, gets burned by sacred flame, then a fireball just hits him in the face. Still standing. Anything else, Angie?
okay. No, that's it.
Very well. After Angie, Zira, it's your turn, and George are on deck.
Yes. Well then. Well, now I'm all the way at the end.
That is correct.
If I use all my
If you use all of your
Okay.
movement,
Point.
She's frozen.
yeah.
Okay.
Good point.
this.
If you use all of
Yeah,
your
frost
movement,
yourself.
Mm-hmm.
then what? That's you were asking.
Yeah, how far would I get into the room? Discord
Let's
just
see.
It's
10,
poo for me
20,
again.
30. You could step on this side of Bree.
I want to be on that side of Breed.
Alright. Because you do so, you do enter and exit the bugbear's range.
Try me! You
17 to hit.
motherfucker. Fine.
You suffer 10 points of piercing damage from the morning star that he managed to just swipe just a little low and managed to hit the little fucking green thing that moves through everybody's legs. He goes, ha!
No, I'm so hurt!
But that's your movement.
Well, now I'm gonna Ray of Frost the first guy I get to see that has someone next to it. I think.
That would be the brute standing 5 feet away from you.
That's what I thought. So, well, that's 17, but Utsil's next to him, so 24.
24 hits.
10 points of cold damage.
Another 10 points of cold damage. You see the edges of his armor freeze and a bit of like a cold mist breath coming out of the helmet.
I'm gonna give you hypothermia!
Oh no. After Zira, George, it's your turn and Riva is on deck.
So this bugbear survived.
He did, strangely.
So, I guess the hammer's gonna swing at him.
Go for it.
So, swoosh for the bonus action. A natural 20.
That hits. That hits. Let's see if he survives.
6 damage.
Well, he had 3 hit points, so with that, the hammer just slams his
That's
head
the
against the
lowest I can
wall. His body just kind of slumps to the floor. That bugbear is dead, and the space is freed up.
Great. In
What's
that
your bonus
case,
action?
They're already flanking.
That is
Right.
correct.
Those other 2 goblins are just goblins.
They are.
Is that a fair assumption?
They are not
Um,
heavily armored in any way.
10, 20, 20. So I kind of want to move in melee range with one of these goblins that is all the way in the corner next to the demon
Ooh.
monster.
Let's see. 5,
So
10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, you can just make that. I'll give you full movement there. There you go. Oh, fuck.
And then I just want to impulse him. I just want to be threatening.
You are.
I'm not actually going to attack him. I'm going to disrespect him by sacred flaming the brute.
He got, the moment you run up to him, he kind of goes, ah! and then...
And he just drop the anvil and then slam it. But it hits the guy behind me.
Ever so slightly, you hear a bit of a little toot. That's an 8 for the dex save.
So he takes 6 points of radiant damage.
Oh! That hurts.
That's my turn.
Very well. After George, Riva, and Breeze on deck.
So, Riva holds her sword. Is there, because there are a few people slayed?
There's a goblin over, the goblin brutes over there, 2 goblins in the corners, and the monster demon.
So Utsul, I could turn around and then flank with Utsul, right?
Yes.
Okay,
That's why
let's
I
do that.
That's why I was there.
That's great.
Go for it. Make the attack roll with advantage.
Let's go. First one is natural 1.
That misses.
The second is a 10.
But the advantage 10 is also a miss, I'm afraid.
Yep, so that's a shame.
She swings. Ah, I'm not this good at it. I need my bow.
Yep, I need my bow.
After Riva, though, Bree, it's your turn.
Yep. Well, the way is free, so I can move to the
Mhm.
cage, and I want to see in there who is in there because
make a
I saw
perception
the
check
other
again?
guy.
All right, go ahead. Make a perception check again.
Let's see. +6. It's 12.
12. There's 2 other individuals you also vaguely recognize. One is called Garen Stoutmoon, which is a carpenter, and a
Mhm.
female called Kelma Rumblebrand, which is a mason. None of your family
So-
members are in this cage.
Oh my god.
After Bree,
Okay.
unless you want to do something else.
Well, what I say to them is, I want to say to them, I'm gonna get you out, and I want to move a little bit closer to the lock of the cage.
Okay. After Bree, the monster demon will fly at an angle above you, George. He grabs this whip-like spine, like it's the spine of a person, and he's going to whack you with it. So
That's weird.
2 spine attacks and 1 bite attack. Alright. So first, he's going to make an attack with the spine. First one is a 23 to hit.
They'll hit.
You suffer 7 points of whipping damage. It's bludgeoning,
Oof.
technically. Second attack with the same whip is a 19 to hit.
That miss.
And finally, he will try to bite you for a 21 to hit.
Well, damn, that hits.
You
Let me
suffer.
see.
You merely suffer 4 points of piercing damage. But with that comes this very cold, like, empty feeling of sensation as you also suffer 2 points of necrotic damage. But there you go.
All right.
After that creature's turn, top of the round, Utsil. And Angie, you're the next person, which isn't a bit, but...
Yep.
First, I will attack the goblin brute that's between me and Riva, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Natural 20
Natural 20
for
hits.
for 12 for 20 points of damage.
Yeah, okay.
I had max damage on that one.
He's not looking well anymore. Or sorry,
That's
you take
12 plus 8, so that's 20 points of damage.
Yeah, that works.
And I will try to hit it again
Go for it.
for 25
Also hits.
for 12 points of damage.
That does it. With that, he was kind of readying to do a second win, but you just start carving into bits of black goblin blood, starts spurting as the body just falls to the floor, clanging
Then
with the loud armor.
I'll walk to the goblin, grab my axe out of his chest, and hit him again with it.
Sure, go ahead. Well, I'll say make a grapple check. He's gonna
Alright,
try and
alright.
avoid you for that one.
That's valid.
If you miss this, you can still punch him if you want to. Just see if you can use the axe.
Athletics, right?
Yeah, I want to see if you would succeed on this.
22.
Well, let's see if his acrobatics is anything to boast against that. You walk up to him, and you hear
Press him against the wall, just like.
you hear a little again. You rip the axe out of his stomach. Go ahead and make the attack roll.
It's a 16 to hit.
Hits.
That's less. That's a 6 points of damage.
Yeah, you just rip the axe out. A bit of blood just spurts across the floor, and then you just bury it into his skull before the body just limply falls to the floor. Yeah, that one's fucking dead.
That's my turn.
Alright, after Utsil, it's the other goblin's turn.
That was effective.
He's going to take the dodge action, because he is fucking afraid. That just doesn't make sense for him to fight at that point. He's just like, oh!
No, that's valid.
The brute is fucking dead. The bugbears are dead. Angie, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Yes. I will move further into the room.
Okay.
And
this
the
fucking
flying
dead.
one.
Yeah, you can
Which-
see one of the monster demons flying next to George, and you see on the opposite side of George there's a goblin standing like shaking in his boots.
I will try and fire bolts. Jesus, the flying demon.
Go for it.
That's an 11.
11 misses. You fire the firebolt and it just dissipates.
Okay, and I will again use quickened spell.
Okay.
I think it's called. And if I'm correct, I still have 1/3 level.
Okay.
So I will
You wanna
use
use
a
that now?
third level. Yeah.
There's 2 enemies left. One of which is shaking in his boots.
Oh wait, never mind. Then I will use just a magic missile. Level 1.
Alright, that's your quicken spell. Very well. So use the meta magic again.
Yep.
Who do you want to hit with that?
The
Monster demon still, or both, or all in one? It's up to you.
Do 1 at the shaking guy and 2 at the demon.
Alright, go ahead and roll those d4s.
Yes. Oh, yeah. So this one is at the shaking one.
Mm-hmm.
That's 2.
Alright, 2. You guys, ow!
Plus 2. And 8 at the flying demon.
And 8 damage to the flying demon. That's the first damage dealt to that, for the record.
And
I know.
The tentacle will be also at the demon.
Hey, very well. That's a charisma saving throw.
Yep.
It's super charismatic, like all of you guys' enemies are.
That's
That's
what
a
I
9.
suspected.
Nope.
You
That
rolled an
fails.
11.
And that's 8 damage.
8 points of psychic damage. Very well. Is it?
That's
Yeah, all right, 8 points of psychic damage. Very well. That monster demon is looking a lot worse than it did just seconds ago. After Angie, Zira, it's your turn.
Yes. Woo. Let's see. Who can I see? And which enemy can I see that has another person in range?
If you both enemies have George in range.
Well then, I'm gonna go for monster demon because I can see him the best.
That is correct. Go ahead and roll your attack roll if you're doing that. What are you doing? I'm not sure.
I'm attacking with Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost again. Go for
I
it.
don't have that much acid left, and I'm not gonna waste it until I've upgraded the gun.
That's fair. That's fair.
Anyways, that's a 14, so I don't think that hits.
14 barely misses. Just
That's what
barely.
I thought.
The cold just flies past. No effect. After Zira, George, it's your turn. In combat with 2 of these enemies, what do you want to do?
Well, the hammer will fly towards the flying monster demon.
Okay. It does get in range.
So glad I picked that name for it because everyone is
sure, it's
going
not
along with it.
It's not what they're called, but sure.
Well, that's
So-
what we're gonna call them until I discover what they're actually called.
Sure.
And then we'll probably still call them monster demons.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna use. You're gonna be proud of me. I'm gonna use my clockwork amulet
Oh, shit.
Clockwork
to make
amulet.
that a 17.
Yeah, he's had this since almost the beginning of this fucking campaign. He found it in like one of the first dungeons, never used it, and every time he misses, he could have hit if he used this, because he can once per day for an attack roll just take a 10. 17 does hit.
Great, George.
Well, that's all disappointing. That's 5 points of force damage.
Yeah, it slams into him. It surely hits. It just, it hit not in the best spot, but it's doable. It was a 10.
Well,
It did well enough.
he's within 5 feet of me, isn't he?
He is just 5 feet up to your left.
Yeah. So I'm thinking I want to cast, instead of Sacred Flame, a Word of Radiance.
Oh no! Both of them have to make Constitution saving throws. Very well.
Yes.
The goblin first, which isn't super constitutionous, is a 14, which is I think a failure.
I think, yeah, that's just about a failure. Yep.
Other one's a little better, but he rolls a 4, so that becomes a 6.
Yeah, so they both take the damage.
Go ahead and roll for that damage.
They both take 6 points of radiant damage.
With that, the holy light bursts out from you. The one goblin shaking in its boots just slams against the wall behind you, crumples to the ground, and dies. The other one, though, is still alive at the moment, but he's looking very bloodied.
I finally got to use that properly.
There you go.
So that's good enough for me. That's my turn.
Hey, very well. After George, it's Riva's turn.
Yep. Well, Riva has seen that the amount of enemies has shrunken, so
Has swindled
it's okay.
a lot.
Yep. So she's can she put away her sword and grab her bow?
Not this time, no.
Okay, then she's dropping her sword and getting her
I'm
bow.
fine with you. Sure, yeah. She grabs the bow as a bonus action.
And she is gonna fire 2 arrows at the flying monster demon
Go
because she
for it.
wants to get it down. So let's see if that works. First one is a 9 to hit.
9 does not
The
hit.
Second is an 18 to hit.
That does
So
hit.
that does hit. Yeah, great. And he takes 8 hit points of piercing damage.
8 points of piercing damage. Very well. It is still flying up there. She just has a regular bow, right?
He has a regular bow.
That
regular
deals a
long
little
bow.
less damage than she had hoped.
Yep.
Sadly.
Yeah, it could be more, but yeah. But
But now it's Bree's turn. What does Bree
Yep.
do?
well, Bree is doesn't have any thieves' tools. Is not very good at lock picking, but she wants to wave at Zira at this moment, and see if look around, and she's seeing only the monster demon. So she is firing one vicious mockery at that one, hoping it will do something. But mainly
Wisdom
has her
saving
focus
throw.
on freeing them.
Very well. The wisdom saving throw is a 16.
That's my saving throw.
In that case, it does
Yep.
not take hold.
No.
It does not seem to be offended by what you just said.
No, and I already have a +1 for everything with fucking damage.
Yeah. On its turn, it will fly up an additional 5 feet. So, George, if you want to, you can make a melee ranged attack. Because it didn't like being within that Word of Radiance area.
Whoa. I hate to find out what Sacred Flame is, but I will use that. Because why not? 25 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
It's not magical, though.
That's a little sad.
So, that's a 5.
A little less than you hoped.
So,
But you still hit it on the way out.
we'll-
It
we'll
will, in
bluff
turn,
that.
it's going to cast a spell. It's going to fly around. And it's going to position itself right over there.
Oh god.
The moment it gets there, it will lower itself to get right over there. Whilst flying, though, before getting there, it's going to cast a spell as a skeletal hand flies towards Riva for an 11 to
God.
hit, which misses, I think.
That misses.
The hand
Yes.
tries to grasp her, but it flies past her and dissipates into nothing. After that, top of the round, Utsil, it's your turn.
All right. I want to throw my axe twice at the little demon thingy.
Go for it.
Monster demon.
Yeah.
Is your
Great
axe
name
magical
for
at
it.
this point? Yeah, it is, right?
Yes.
One.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, it
The
is.
returning axe is magical,
Okay.
I think.
I make stuff magical.
Mm-hmm.
23 to hit
23 hits.
for 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage. And that being magical, you throw the axe in it. The moment the axe makes contact with him, this monster demon that already knows that it's having a bit of trouble flying, it's not doing too well. The moment the axe ruptures into him, the creature itself detonates, like it bursts outward. I need Zira, Angie, Riva, and Bree all to make a Constitution saving throw.
Why? That's not my favorite.
For 68 damage.
For 12d10 damage.
Oh,
shit.
God.
That was the wrong modifier, but
Just
still.
drops them all to 0.
Nice.
Instantly.
Zira, what'd you get?
A 12.
That is a fail. Angie,
That's
what'd you
what I
get?
thought.
17.
That's a success. Bree, what'd you get?
Bree got a 10. Riva got a 6.
Both are failures.
Yep.
I hit the
So,
goblin
are we
demon too
dead?
hard.
You both suffer. Everybody who fails suffers 10 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah.
And Angie, you suffer 5. And as just
5?
bursts of just this creature just detonates and just flies over all of you, and this wave of necrotic energy just comes with it.
Well, sad. I wanted to study his body.
Oh,
Okay.
I hit it too hard.
The whole room grows quiet.
I wave at Zira to get closer because we can free these guys.
I'm coming!
Zira, you
I
rush
went to
over.
her.
And a few of these people getting up, just kind of confused. One of them goes, which one is it? Boris Autumnfoot kind of stands up first and looks at you, Bree, going, Bree, right? Good barrel?
Yeah. Yes.
Are
Are you alright, Boris?
Could have been better. There's some that are not doing as well as us. Julian said
Are there
that
any
you
more?
were coming.
Are there any more of you? Because we have searched through this hole and we've only found you.
Some time ago, people came and took some of us with them, and they left. I don't know where they went. Jillian was part of that.
No.
Maddie, together with another, I'm not sure who it is a child. They are keeping them in the next room over. The leaders had some obsession with having them with them.
Why? Do you know why?
Well, we haven't had the best time here, and they're rather cruel. Torture was not necessarily something they missed, and I think it would be wise to free your cousin quickly.
Yeah.
But can you let us out of here?
Yes,
Yes,
let
of
me
course.
work on this lock, please.
Oh, I raised 0.
Go ahead and roll a dexterity check. Your thieves' tools check.
Damn, that's an 8.
It's an 8. You attempt to break this lock, or to open this lock, and your first attempt fails.
Can I try to break it?
Can I just look for a key?
Sure,
around
go
the
ahead and
room?
make an investigation check, George.
Look for a key.
I will try
Yeah.
to break it.
Guidance
Sure, go ahead and
myself.
make an attack roll.
23.
19.
You managed to put a dent in the lock. George, you look through and your first thing is probably the leader. So you go over to the brute, and you open up one of his side pouches, and there's a small keychain with about 4 or 5 keys on it.
Alright, get out of the way. Get out of the way. It just starts trying the keys.
It would be 4 keys.
Yeah, just in order.
Yeah, the second one, and with that it's a little hard because there's a dent in it because Utsul attacked it, but the cage with a bit of a creak just opens up.
Oh, I'm glad you hit it. That certainly helped.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank
it's right.
you.
The 3 halflings inside all kind of stand up.
I helped them stand up, and I gave them a careful hug because they're probably also have been
You see a bit of some bruises and a little bit of damage on them here and there, but in all over they're all right. Could be worse.
Mm-hmm.
Bree.
Yeah.
Just pulls aside a little. How are you doing? Because you seemed, I don't know, different when we stepped into this room.
What do you mean?
I just want to make sure that you stay focused.
Well, I am focused, and you know what goal I'm focused on. So
Saving these people will not help if there is still many enemies outside of the cage. They're just gonna become a target.
what do you suggest? What should we do with them then?
They're not gonna come with us, of course.
No, of course
They
not.
have to stay here. Maybe tell them to guard the entrance or something. I'm not doing too well, I'll be very honest.
Me neither. But if there is one room more, and if Mady is there,
They said they're the leaders.
yes. But we already killed so much of them. How many could possibly be there?
They're the leaders.
Yeah. So I'm not afraid, and then she turns open to the group. I know I'm not asking you all to die for me, but I am willing to die for my family if that means saving them. So, who's following me to the next room?
I step forward and
Well-
be like, well, of course I will.
I'm
We
not
have to check
willing
this whole
to
place out.
die, but I will help.
Well, I can't obviously do my secret plans without you, so of course I help.
But you owe us a big favor.
You really want to talk about that right now?
No, I'll
Mr.
just
Wayland.
remind you.
Yeah, it's fine.
It is not about favors. It's just, we are, well, we will help each other, right? I mean, that's why we stick together for now.
Yeah, of course.
So, if we help Bree, she will help us. That's the favor she owes us then. But that's a favor everyone owes.
Yes.
So, let's get it over with. Or do you... I mean, I'm good to go, but
There's an archway that leads into a hallway that curves to the left. Ahead of you. It is in darkness, but you have the globules to light it up a little bit for you.
George just turns to Engine. If worse comes to worse, and you know where the family is, we need some of your power.
we will
You've
see.
shown of what you're capable of, and these are their leaders, and they are strong.
I will do everything in my power to make sure everyone of us will live.
Very well.
What order are you walking in this hallway?
Angie up front.
What's the, no? I want to know the order.
I want
I'm not
to
gonna.
go up front.
I'm not going in the front.
Okay, Bree goes up front. Then who?
Yep.
I'll say Riva follows after that.
Yeah.
I'll
Because
be
she's still
next.
with you, and the moment she kind of like gets behind you to continue, she goes, "We have bigger things to do still, but your family is nice, and I think you should be reunited with yours. And I'm sorry that I
Thank
didn't
you.
protect them in the time that you were gone."
Thank you for understanding, Riva.
After Riva, who goes?
I will.
Utsil? Then who?
George will.
Then George? And Jean
Yeah.
Zero.
Yeah.
I'll go last.
Alright. You guys
I'm
begin
sure
to
there's
continue
Angie.
through the hallway. You want to do anything stealthily or something like that?
Well, quiet pace, I think, and it is dark, but can we
Mhm.
see if there's a door at the end of the tunnel?
for traps.
Look for traps, of course.
Look,
Alright, Bree, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Oh, that's great, because I have a -1 on intelligence.
Well, we'll see how well you do then.
Where's all of you so bad at that?
Yeah.
Where's a rogue?
You guys don't have one. You have a bard.
Yeah, we don't have one.
Yeah, if Bree's dying, then you'll get a rogue or something else. Okay,
If the
not that yet.
artificer dies, we get a rogue.
you can still guide me, you know?
Go in front.
Go ahead and roll, Bree.
Okay. Okay, -1. It's an 8.
8. Bree straddles forward, rapier in hand. And as you reach the corner, you look around, and there is indeed a door that is partially ajar. And as you step forward, she steps on a tile. And George, being not too far behind, Reeve and Usa also noticing a orange-red sigil. This small arcane circle below her just glows immediately. And
Who's followed up
spontaneous
from below?
human combustion occurs as Bree just bursts into flame. Bree, you suffer 4 points of fire damage, and you are currently on fire.
Oh my god, what?
Just flame skirling, just ah!
Oh,
What do you do?
so far for being quiet. What can I do to get...
Do
Does
something,
anyone have
Ava.
fire?
Throw your
Please,
cape.
okay. Please.
Stop,
And-
drop, and roll.
What do you do,
And
Bree?
it's on my coat, right?
It's just no, you are on fire, like your hair, fucking everything. Just it's beginning to
Okay.
burn.
Should I just cast Ray of Frost on you?
Well, that will deal damage.
Yeah, come on, do it.
It's the only thing I can do.
Yes, come on, do
George
it,
just
do it.
use his action to try to dose the flame.
Yeah, just hit it off with blankets or something.
All of you just kind of like, because Zero's all the way in the back. The
Take the
rest,
cape off.
yeah.
I mean,
Everybody else kind of swarms up into the hallway and just starts whacking you with cloaks, using the 3 of their actions to put the fire out as you are just disorganized and forget completely about stop, drop, and roll. But the flames are doused before you once again suffer damage. The ends of your hair are a little singed, edge of your coat,
Just looking down on you, Georges. Are you sure?
and the sigil kind of just fades.
Are you kidding? You think this is stopping me? Come on, guys.
Oh,
It's like, even if I get burned 10 times, I'm not stopping here.
I'll give you a new haircut when we're
Okay.
back.
Yes, that's great. Maybe a little shorter.
Be more
I'll
careful.
give you a great haircut.
Bree
Let's not talk
and the
about
rest,
that.
you all continue in this train. Bree widely opens up the door on the opposite side. As the door slams open, you
No,
see...
I'm not.
As you peek through
I'm
the
just
door,
doing
and you all begin
fine.
to enter,
Yeah.
you see a long, slender chamber. There are empty bookshelves along the sides that have been cleared out. And this seems to have been, once, some sort of archive room, long ago. But now, that has made its way for a haphazard-looking throne room that was presumably set up by the goblins without much care for it. An old carpet leads to 2 equally small thrones at the end of it, made from jagged wood and iron spikes. In the room, you see many goblins. You recognize the large banner that you saw earlier today, the red field with the black drop in its center. In the back, you also see a goblin carrying a massive drum on its back, and another standing raised above it on the back of another goblin with drumsticks in hand, brandishing a humanoid skull at the end of it. A goblin wearing dark robes and a shoulder-strapped bag hides partially behind one of the thrones. Standing atop the other one, you see a goblin wielding a partially gold shield and a golden helmet with a red plume. In the back, Bree, the first thing you look for, a tall cage, taller than it is wide, in which, the moment the door opens, 2 smaller halfling-like figures open up, and a female voice rings out through the room, immediately going, "Bree, is that you?" Before you can get a word in, the goblin standing on top of one of the chairs steps off and begins to speak. "So, you have slaughtered your way through our home, and you find yourselves here. I, Tiered, champion of the Black Blood clan, and my brother Slaz will be merciful. You have already reached our prisoners in the other room. Quit while you're ahead. Leave. Take them with you. Or we will stuff you in your very own cage after we've defeated you. Your choice." They all begin to slightly get ready.
Attack.
Just
pitch
smile
for
at
me,
them.
thanks.
Excuse me,
And
I have a question.
Oh.
I have a very if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing with that very young girl in a cage? Because this looks very problematic.
I advise you all to leave and leave us to our business.
Well, we are not very good with advices, so...
Or we will not look favorable upon you when we rule this world.
Well,
Well,
you have a lot of conquering to do when you want to rule this world, so you're not there yet, I'm sorry. But, you know, when you're talking like this for this very long time, it's not working in your favor.
So what do you guys do?
I mean,
Assuming
what do
we do this at the next
What do you
session.
see? Very well.
Yeah.
I can show
Oh.
you that. I'll move it a little bit forward to
Yes.
make sure you all get a good view.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's get it a little larger. Okay.
Behind?
I'm
Yeah.
And she
moving.
is definitely battle ready.
Everybody
At
in
any
this
moment
room
she
is.
will can
there's a
strike.
very big tension in this room right now.
I mean, yeah, but she's like with her hand already for a firebolt.
Oh my
Like she's
god.
standing ready.
You see this room.
Jesus.
It's high.
Inside this room, you see a cage in the back here.
Yeah, there they
That's
are.
where the voices came from. Next to that,
So,
on the raised
Angie, if
platform
you
on
do-
one side, you have the large banner with the black teardrop on it. Next to that, and closer to the cage, you have the goblin carrying a drum on his back. And the goblins that have to drum it are standing beside it. In front of that, on the lower platform in front of that, you see one goblin, the one with the shoulder bag slung over his own shoulder, and the one who addressed you. This one being tiered, the one that's already there being Slaz, as they introduce themselves. This one with the red plume. You also see that there is 2 seemingly regular goblins at the foot of this throne room, as well as one little monster demon hiding behind that pillar. So you guys are all kind of making your way into this room. That is what you see.
Okay.
And I will leave it up to you guys as a collective. Do you want to do this now, or do you want to do this in 2 weeks from now?
I think that's
So
better.
we started a
given
little
the time.
late, but
Yeah,
But
but,
I-
I
No,
gotta
it's gonna-
go soon, so 2
It's
weeks
gonna
from
take
now.
too long.
Yeah.
very well.
Yeah.
We will begin this fight in 2 weeks from now.
Sorry, you put everything up and we just doing this.
I'm just going to leave
weeks
this for
from
2
now.
weeks. I'm not going to do anything about this.
Okay. Okay, that's great.
He's gonna make it harder.
And we're gonna go with the battle
That's a
plan.
terrible
Take,
idea.
take a screenshot as proof that this is it.
Yeah, yes, I can take a screenshot. Wait.
Alright, so
No!
in that case, if that is going to be the session for tonight, thank you guys for coming out to play. Thank you for the rest for coming out to watch. If you stuck through our fucking internet problems, as we said, next week we'll be gone because I have a birthday and Vera has to go somewhere. So we will be back again in 2 weeks from now, where we're going to pick this up. So with that, thank you guys for coming out, and we will see you in the next one.
Woohoo!
Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Bye!